What's up, everybody? How you doing? Good evening to all my fellow troglodytes, Neanderthals, hairy knuckle dragon apes, chicken littles, and boys crying wolf. Everybody else in the red pill manosphere, and to all the good faithful family, welcome to the Good Faith Podcast, where we maneuver around toxic debauchery.
Good evening.
Who was that? Oh, hey George. Thanks for being here, bright and early. Where we maneuver around toxic debauchery, attempting to find harmony with our fellow man, and dissect society's caustic degeneracy. If it's a pre-apocalyptic dystopia that you seek, then look no further, because here it is. I'm your host, Ninja Bullock. We understand you could have been a million other places, and the time is the most precious commodity any of us have. So from the bottom of our hearts, we'd like to share our gratitude with all of you. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. Due to the sensitive nature of some of our topics, we hope you will shield youngins from some of the vulgarity that may be spewed here. It must be noted that the views expressed by the panel are not necessarily the views of the Good Faith Podcast. We're not liable for any results incurred by the utilization of our advice, nor are we a fiduciary and assume no culpability of investment performance as a result of following our financial advice. Our simple aim is to entertain and inform. Anybody living in the greater Philadelphia area interested in making an appearance on our show can reach me in a DM on Facebook or Instagram at Christopher Bulick. See our Patreon link in the description if you'd like to make a campaign contribution to facilitate our meteoric rise to the top. As a candidate of the people, I solemnly swear I won't misappropriate the funds. I won't spend them at Myrtle Beach golf courses. I won't gas up a corporate jet to fly to Tulum. I won't fund arms dealers in the Middle East with Stinger missiles and Harrier jets. I won't buy a bunch of stupid shit.
There it is! It's beautiful! Take your hat off, boy, that's a dollar bill!
In all seriousness, though, times are tough. Any proceeds we receive will be going towards avoiding eviction, keeping the lights on, medicating Clark with all of his health concerns, and feeding our gracious guests. Once again, if you feel you've been given value by us, it takes a little extra effort to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And we do have some pizza coming eventually. So, this is your notification that the Good Faith Podcast is available not only on YouTube, but Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcasts, Listen Notes, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and RSS.com. We'll keep pushing out these episodes so long as our following stays growing. And remember, the path to notoriety is for our listeners to spread the good word of the pod. If you have somebody in mind who would agree with our content, if they might be informed, if they want to ridicule us, send a link to your friends and family. All publicity is good publicity. Our objective is to have a balance between the red and the blue. So if you have somebody in mind who enjoys listening to pods, please spread our channel. Cherney, do you want to plug your Uviamo?
Not really.
Give a paraphrase of what it is.
MRD's 1117 said,
hey,
hit the line and share button.
hit the like and share button,
like
people.
and share button, yeah, I can't spell. My bad.
Cherney, paraphrase it.
We support #IrioBiamo. I respect your opinion only because it aligns with my own. Anyone who disagrees with you, treat them with bratty toxicity.
Iriobiamo. And we have another movement that's gaining popularity. It's the FYB movement. What does FYB stand for?
Fuck yo, baby.
That's right.
Why? Because fuck them, that's why.
Please spread awareness of our cause. Have you ever been minding your own business and somebody's demon spawn bothers you because their supervisor didn't keep their device's battery charged long enough? Fuck that baby. Everybody knows it takes a village to raise a child, or two responsible adults who knows the inherent risk of sticking an unprotected engorged penis inside an ovulating quivering vagina. The risk is childbirth. Don't get me wrong, I have a deep affinity for all of my family, my friends' family, and the children of great stand-up parents who instill discipline into their children and raise contributing kind members of society. To everybody who that statement doesn't pertain to, fuck them. I hope while they're spiking on artificial sweeteners, Red 5 and Ritalin, they slip on a banana peel like it's Mario Kart. #fuck yo baby.
Why? Because fuck them, that's why.
All right. So if you guys would, why don't you introduce yourselves? Let me hear your name, age, occupation, and highest level of education completed.
I can start. I'm Eric, 39, fireman, and I have an associate's degree.
I'm Dan. I'm 33. I work at a credit union, and I have an accounting degree, a bachelor's degree in accounting.
And Ninja or Chris, I'm 33. I'm a life skills coach, photographer and face painter, and a podcast host. And I have an associate's degree in liberal arts. And yeah, I don't know if we really need to do relationship status. We're all single.
Yeah,
we're all
single.
straight.
Yeah.
We're all
Yeah, we've been down this road before.
We got some rules of engagement, but I think
yes.
we've been on like these two, so we might as well just skip ahead, get down to the meat and bones of the podcast, and we're gonna talk about our fragrance of the week, guys. This is Versace Eros. Versace.
I use Eros too. That's a good one.
Hey, you want to try a little bit of it on? You don't have to.
No, I got one in the house, but
It embodies freshness and sensuality with a blend of citrus, mint, and green apple notes combined with warmer, more intriguing elements like tonka bean and vanilla. The scent is described as vibrant, glowing, and addictive, making it suitable for both daytime and nighttime wear. It's often seen as a fragrance that exudes confidence and charisma, particularly during the fall and winter seasons. And it's got top notes of mint, green apple, lemon, and middle notes of tonka bean, geranium, and ambroxan. Add a touch of warmth and sensuality, while the geranium provides a slight floral nuance. And then base notes of vanilla, cedar, and vetiver combine a woody and grounding foundation to the scent, offering a more intense and virile feel. And you know what? It doesn't have bergamot. It sounds like this is like the only scent in the world that doesn't have bergamot.
Wasn't there one other that?
No, yeah, I think there has been, but yeah, it's
But most
very,
of them did.
very rare that you find a cologne without bergamot in it. Shirt of the week, Old Navy Cherry Blossom. Slacks of the week, I got some like pink Ralph Lauren slacks. You know what I say, guys. I say look good, smell good, play good. The asset of the week, Palantir Technologies. It's doing well. Like, it's having a whole hell of a good year. Doesn't offer a dividend, but I kind of wish that I would kind of... Here, Trini, do you want to try Versace Eros?
Sure.
I kind of wish I got Palantir, back when it was sub 100.
I mean, you could say that about everything.
Yeah,
like, don't go over all the.
I was trying to buy a house and I was like 4.
Yeah. True.
Wish I had Netflix.
Yeah, I still
20
could buy it.
years
It's
ago.
not like it's like crazy overpriced right now, but like I think I will.
I like this one.
The cinema to watch, she's out of my league because fucking dude's such a little pathetic beta bitch boy. And like, have you guys seen it?
Nope.
All right, so basically what happens is he lands this smoking baddie, and he just like he fumbles the baddie because he's like a fucking idiot and a dumbass. And she basically she comes out in because his insecurities fucking force him to like ask her like, what are you doing with me? And she's like, yeah, like I had my heart broken by all these like Chads and Tyrones and people were like fucking me over, so I got with you because you're safe, like. So basically what she's saying is she had her fun, what I mean, she was with the alphas that were able to
Leftovers.
yeah, and she knew that this little simp bitch boy wasn't gonna like break her heart. He was gonna treat her nice. He's a nice guy, so that's why she got with him. Influencer of the week is Future.
Kelly Bullock said, "Hi, Chris."
Hi, Mom. Or do you follow Hoodville, don't you? It's like the memes that's got like Future like teaching the class, and he's like, her new man ain't her new man. You just never knew, man.
Oh yeah. Stay with me now.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Future be preaching.
Yeah. Are those actually like quotes of Future?
No,
I don't think. Yeah.
Future's just a symbol of just being just a toxic motherfucker. I mean,
I love him though.
Yeah, of course we love him. I mean, Future ain't shit, but we love him. Now, him and that cousin we all got in our family. They ain't shit. Oh, Clark scared shit out. Scared shit out. I ain't saying do that. Yeah.
And book of the week that I'm reading right now is Start With Why. I have a strict I'm actually going to start reading a hell of a lot more books because I'm taking a course, you know what I mean, Men of Action, and there's like a strict reading curriculum with that shit. Luckily they're all audiobooks, so probably fucking never going to read another paper book ever again. So I don't know what I'm going to do with all those, like
donate them.
Yeah, but it's good, you know, like it's all about, you know, having a sense of why. Why do you do shit? Why you have a purpose? You know what I mean? All right.
You can't like me.
And we will go on to our game show of the night. Should I wait for some people to get in here, or should I just run it?
You got 7 people in here.
All right, fuck it. We gonna run it. Guys, the game show is Who's That Whitey? Where I'm going to describe a bunch of white people who put on for the white man or white woman, and you're so I'm all over the place.
Putting on for white.
And you're going to try and tell me who the white person is. And who's that whitey? So I guess, if you guys know it, let's try and give our chat a second to answer. Like, just say, like, if you think you know it, just say, I think I know it, or something like that. All right, this first whitey.
Whitey Ford.
This first whitey is 2 whiteys, actually. And they...
Like they're twins?
No. There can be 2 people that are not.
Like, why are they?
Because they're a duo of whiteys. They are men. They were singers.
I feel like
I think I
know.
already know this one already.
They're from the greater Philadelphia area.
Yeah, I know this one already.
They were made popular for they did our intro song that got like scuffed by the iPad being on.
I know this one already.
You guys both know it?
I know this one, yeah.
All right, it is.
Blues Brothers.
Yo, he said the Blues Brothers.
Is that a band?
Yeah.
The Blues ain't real. You're a John Belushi.
All right, they have to be real.
Yeah, but no, like I know it's a movie, but
Yeah.
is that's a movie about real people?
Yeah.
No, it's not the Blues
Oh,
Brothers.
it's horrible. He said
All right, this whitey puts on for the white man. He's a white thug, and he's got a new bride who was quoted saying this salacious comment to Michael B. Jordan.
You told me you loved me.
Well, I told you to stay the fuck away from me too, but I guess you didn't hear that part.
I heard you. I heard you loud and clear, but then you stuck your tongue in my coos and fucked me so hard, I figured you changed your mind.
Do you guys have any idea?
I forgot who it is.
So that is Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah.
She was also in Pitch Perfect. This thug is very tall, very strong, very fast, and he's
Oh yeah, I know who it is now.
and he's well, you're looking this shit up?
No.
Then okay, well,
I just know who it is because I remember it was a football player.
yeah, that's a hint. It's a football player. Nasty, me and you always talk about how this dude puts on for the white man.
There's a few we talk about.
Yo, but this was like where that phrase like kind of originated, where we started talking about it, how this dude puts on for the white man. He's a football player. He's big, tall, strong, white, fast.
That's very vague.
He's a quarterback.
Brady.
No.
He's not fast. He's like one of the slowest.
Uh,
It's a current player.
current player. Let's Reed Blankenship.
Reed
I don't know.
It's a quarterback.
Quarterback.
And he's white.
Oh yeah. I know you're talking. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I know you're talking about that motherfucker.
It is Journey.
Josh Allen.
That is correct. Josh Allen. All right, this whitey deals with so much racism. It's crazy. Like I don't know if I've ever seen a white person be as racially discriminated as this person in their arena. This week somebody was yeah, this is funny. I'm not gonna say any names. This will probably be a huge hint though. So somebody called them a trash fucking whitey and got fined. This is so funny.
Oh.
Got fined 150 clams, $150. Like that. Like if an NFL player or NBA player or MLB player or soccer player was fined $150, they'd be like, "Here, like just get the fuck off me." But like this sport, they're so trash. Besides this whitey.
Oh, I know who it is. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, Caitlin Clark.
Yep, that is correct. Did you know, Attorney?
Yeah, when you said it's a trash sport.
She didn't say trash sport. Oh,
Yeah, I assumed it had to be women.
Yeah, of course.
Wait, but did you hear about this?
No, what she said.
Brittany Griner
Oh.
fouled out of the game, and she while she was on the bench, fouled out of the game. She said "trash fucking white girl" about Caitlin Clark, and like it was on national television, so they like read her lips, and and now she's facing a 2-game suspension and $150 fine.
150? No. You sure $150?
I swear.
Cool. It's $150.
That's
I know it's a WNBA.
It's like a slap in the face.
WNBA, they don't pay them shit, man. But $150, I mean, they really.
I've had speeding tickets that were probably like 3 times that.
It's more than that. Yeah. Shit.
All right, this whitey was, I think, blonde. She was like back in the, I want to say back in like the 80s and the 90s, she was the fucking GOAT back then. I mean, her music's still great, but back then she was really putting on for the white girls. How else can I say without giving it away? She was a pop star. She was... Do you have any idea?
Ryan McMullen said,
Maybe.
"Hey pals."
Hey, Rye.
Yo, right.
Rye, we were just talking about how Brittany Griner called, I'll try and spare the profanity, but I'm I got a disclaimer in my shit that says, shield youngins from the vulgarity that may be spewed here. So I'm just going to assume that anyone who's tuning into our show doesn't have young ears around them. So Brittany Griner said, "trash fucking white girl," to Caitlin Clark after she fouled out of the game. I think you already know this, Rye. And then she was fined $150. What a slap in the face. But right now, Rye, we are playing the game. Who's that whitey? Where I'm going to describe a white person, and everybody is going to try and tell me who that whitey is. So, this whitey is a pop star from like the 80s, 90s, I want to say.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Yo! Oh, my bad, dude.
Oh, my ass. Ouch. He was doing good, too.
I'm sorry, Nasty.
Ow.
You alright?
Okay.
Fuck it.
He was chilling, too.
I think he probably just fell off. He wasn't like trying to like attack.
I know you did fall, yeah.
Fucking dumbass. This whitey, pop star, 80s, 90s. Fucking, I want to say blonde. This will probably give it away if I start like naming.
I know what it is.
She did some she did some stuff, and one of her songs is about going down on her knees.
Yeah, I thought I knew it.
Okay, what do you want to? You guys want to say it?
Madonna.
Yeah,
That is correct.
Yes, man.
All right, this Whitey was a slave, kind of, in a metaphorical sense. I think she even made a song about being a slave. She was owned not by another she was owned by a family member.
I still can't find anything about the fine and suspension.
It's
it
probably
just,
it's
like,
not official
rumored?
yet.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Please say it.
she's facing a suspension and a $150 fine. She'll probably appeal it because she can't afford it. All right, this Whitey she was the shit. Like she was the fucking hottest thing in the game in the late 90s, early 2000s. Maybe even like the mid 90s. I think it was like the early 2000s. She was like hottest thing in the game. She has at least one kid, I want to say.
I'm between two people, but I
Throw out a guess.
I thought I was waiting for.
People aren't seeming to.
Is it Christina Aguilera?
No,
Or is
no.
it Britney Spears?
It is Britney
Okay.
Spears. I don't think
That was my
Christina Aguilera was never a slave, was she?
She had a song about.
Oh, was it Christina Aguilera that
Sorry,
had?
did you mix the two?
No, that was Britney Spears.
Yeah, I'm a slave. Was Britney Spears, right? Yeah. All right, I was right.
Yeah, but so did Christina Aguilera.
What, Genie in a Bottle you're talking
No.
about? Or
I'm pretty sure she had one about kind of that same thing.
Drug, said Brittany.
See, they were guessing.
Okay. This Whitey is a stand-up comedian. He has a podcast that doesn't really limit it down at all. Made popular, I believe, by The Chappelle Show. You know it?
I used to like the show. He turned pussy on us.
His podcast you're talking about?
I think
Or
it's like his podcast. He turned pussy on us.
yeah, I guess I don't ever listen to it live.
Drug, said Matt Rife.
No, it is
God.
not Matt Rife.
No,
I don't think he was ever on Chappelle's Show.
nah.
This stand-up comedian, this white stand-up comedian, I believe he's Irish. Blue eyes, pasty white skin. He met his.
Simp.
Is he that bad? I haven't listened to him lately.
Man, they got to him, man.
Oh
He
man,
drank the Kool-Aid.
that's because he's living out in fucking LA where they corrupt the fucking minds of their people. Like they all have the woke mind virus in
His
Los
best
Angeles.
buddy, his old best buddy, R.I.P. would be sad right now.
Who's his old best buddy?
Patrice.
Oh my
Patrice.
God! R.I.P. to the goat, dude.
Patrice
Fucking
is disappointed in it right now. Can we just say who it is?
yeah.
Billy Bitch Burr.
That is correct. All right,
Disappointing.
so
Shame on you.
unlike the last one, this Whitey fucks. This Whitey fucks like a fucking jackrabbit.
What, Alberta? Oh.
I mean, have you ever seen his? I shouldn't talk. I shouldn't talk.
Drug,
Yeah.
said
He is
I
drunk,
was
man.
gonna say Neil Brennan.
Neil Brennan. All right, this Whitey is his music's fucking dope. His best songs are, this will probably give it away, but one of his best songs is "Do It Again."
I don't know who this is.
Journey, any idea?
Nope.
His other best song is "Dirty Work." He has your first name. Rock band from probably like the 80s, I want to say, like maybe even 70s. I don't quite think
I don't know
70s,
who
right?
it is. You get some cash prizes. Expect $1 for each one someone gets right. Yeah, $1 bills.
You get a slice of pizza.
Yeah,
This whitey. How else can I describe
I
I
this?
don't think I even know this
I know
person.
this one.
I think if I think you would recognize their music
I know
immediately.
this one. Yeah.
All right, do you want to just give it away?
Steely Dan.
That is correct. All right, this next whitey also fucks like a stud mule or whatever. I don't know.
How do you know they fuck like stuff? You was watching them fuck like
There's no.
Stop.
Said Marco Penn.
What?
Marco Penn. Who the fuck it? Wait,
Not
I got-
even white.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah.
All right, this whitey is knighted. He's a knighted
Oh, I think
whitey.
I already know. Well, actually, there's two people.
I think I know both of the two people. But all right, this guy, in my opinion, is better than the other one because I
I
don't.
think I know now.
Because he's basically the fucking goat. He was like,
I know this.
he did a lot. He did a lot of different.
Said. Shoulda said the genre.
Should have said the genre. This whitey did this whitey was actually multi-genric. Did a little disco, did a little rock and roll,
Drunk
did a little
said, it's the only.
The only.
did a little disco, did a little rock and roll, did a little like pop, I guess, did a
Drunk
little
said, guy I know who sings dirty work, sorry lol.
Cherney, you think you know?
Yeah.
Who do you think it is?
Elton John.
No.
Oh, I was about to say that too.
You? Well, it's not.
Oh, I got it. Is it David Bowie?
No.
Oh, you
Are
said
all
two.
I
You
could
said
be
not
wrong
You're all
about.
knighted.
You said
Wait,
that, yeah.
I want to
Paul
make sure. I
McCartney.
want to make
British,
sure
you said
this guy.
British pop, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, but who is it though?
Wait, I want to
Yeah,
make sure this guy is knighted.
Well, who is it? No, I don't know who it is.
Also, Steely Dan's a group. It's not one person.
Yes, yeah.
All right. Well.
And neither of them are even named.
It's two Walter Fagan and.
Okay.
what's up,
Well, all right. This guy was knighted. He's got like white hair. Like even before he was old, he had like white hair. He sang. This is gonna give it away. He sang "Young Turks." He sang, "Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else but you?" Really?
Drug said, older songs?
Yes. He sang, "Do You Think I'm Sexy?"
Rod Stewart.
That is correct.
Yeah, you said 90. I thought go somewhere, but you scratching them. When you say 90, you know, that's a punch up. You said, yeah, that's a good one.
All right, this whitey.
Also, he always had like blonde hair.
Yeah, you have blonde.
Oh,
yeah.
fucking white blonde, same
It's
thing.
not the same. What?
It's different.
It's like platinum white, isn't it?
It's platinum
Or pla-
blonde, but
Yeah,
it's still
that's
not,
basically white.
No.
Like,
and it's not. I don't even know if I call that
Rod
platinum
Stewart.
blonde.
Wait,
It's just a lighter blonde.
all right, this whitey was like a fucking thug. He was a thug for the fucking fit.
Call everyone a
There is a thug.
He was a thug for the family. He was respected by.
or Al Capone.
He was respected by La Mafia.
Al Capone.
He was.
Oh,
He's my man, got all his songs on my playlist.
He was.
Is it a singer?
It's a. Yeah.
Drug said, at my.
What's
Wait.
his name? I can't even think of his name.
Drug said, messages
Oh my
coming
God,
too late.
Try to keep your messages all together instead of making, like a bunch of
That's
messages.
impossible.
Like make it, but try not to make it a long. Like try your best to keep it sounding good. He nasty. We love him all the time.
I know who it is. But I
His
can't think
music is fucking.
of his name.
I could get. All right, I'll give it away.
Yeah, fuck, yeah.
That's life. That's life. That's what all the people say.
That's Frank Sinatra.
Yeah,
We gave that one away. You could have said old blue eyes or something. All right, he was cool with the mafia or something. That was a good one.
I'm down in April, but I'm up in May. All right, this Whitey was also a thug, also
Are
respected.
any of these not thugs?
No, like that's kind of the main
Sounds
qualifier
like your
for
opinion
name.
still, though.
No, but this one was the he was the Whitey known for the mafia.
Okay. Al Capone.
He was not really
Not actually a mafia.
not really a mobster. He played a mobster.
Whoever played the Godfather.
Well, Brando.
That is correct. Wait, did I get rid of? I'm sure I have the fucking Godfather way back here or something. Yeah. All right, this thug. This thug is like the Godfather of the NFL. This Whitey, he's doing things that I didn't even know Whiteys could fucking do anymore. The last time Whiteys did what he's doing was like 1963. He's white, he's in the NFL, and he's not a cornerback.
He's not a quarterback?
Cornerback.
Not a cornerback?
Not a cornerback.
Why are you narrowing
That is
down
correct.
Wait, who?
CMC.
Why did you eliminate cornerback?
Because, like...
Once he got rid of cornerback, I was like, all right.
Because also, Cooper DeJean is kind of, like, doing what no white man has done in, like, 50 years.
I guess.
All right, this Whitey is a rookie. Cherney, this one's for you. I don't think anyone...
I was gonna say that he's good.
Like in the NFL?
This Whitey is a rookie in the NFL. You're the only one in the world who's going
Like
to
a
know this one.
rookie from last year, or like coming up
He has not played a
Okay.
single touch in the NFL.
Drug, said DeJohn.
It is not Cooper DeJean. It's a rookie. Yeah, it's a this year rookie.
Oh, well, that's a hard
Dylan Gabriel.
No.
Do I need like?
He is a skill position.
So he's a receiver, running back, tight end.
Oh shit!
Tyler Warren.
Nancy, would you go get the pizza? I think it might be ready.
I thought I heard the doorbell
Or is
ring.
it?
Oh shit!
Huh?
The pizza's here.
Oh, I thought you just had an oven or something.
I thought I heard the doorbell go off.
All right. Let me just keep guessing.
Tyler Warren.
No. What
tight
position is he?
Penn State tight end.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that might.
Oh, sorry. I think the delivery guy's here. I was just calling you because I thought you were the delivery guy.
What?
All right, we're going out to grab it right now. All right, thank you. Bye. There we go. Okay. This Whitey played college football at Arizona State. Now,
Cam Scatterbo.
that is correct.
I was thinking wide receiver, and I was thinking Ted, but he was Arizona.
Yeah. And he's not really white. He's more like Pacific Islander or something. This Whitey played college ball at Indiana State.
What, basketball you're talking about?
Well,
Because I know who that is.
okay, do you already know who
Yeah,
this
you
is?
want me to say it?
Sure,
Larry Bird.
that is correct. This Whitey,
I don't think Indiana State has a football team, so.
probably not. This Whitey, I don't know where he played college. He played professionally for the Bulls. And he's very outspoken about...
maybe, but was he also a coach?
Indeed.
Do you want me to say it?
Sure.
Steve Kerr.
That is correct. All right. Who knows? This whitey.
He was born in Beirut, Lebanon.
Really? This whitey.
He went
Is-
to college at Arizona.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of Arizona guys we're talking
Second
about right
round,
now.
50th overall in 1988.
All right. This whitey is a singer. They. I don't want to make it. I don't want to make it too easy.
Why'd you say they?
Well, because I'm not gonna assume their gender.
I feel like if they're a celebrity, they probably are.
No, it's a man. It's a white man.
There you go.
Okay.
You can see that.
Yo, would you shut that door behind you so the cat doesn't get in? Oh wait, he's right there. Actually,
Kick him out and then
That's it.
Oh my
he doesn't seem to be
For
too
now.
fucking Who knows? All right, this whitey, he made some bangers. How could I describe him without giving it away?
What pizza is this?
This is Gianni's.
Oh,
He said fuck
My-
Bach. He said fuck Bach.
my boss was just talking about how she had Giannis.
Their food's good. I've had it before.
He said fuck Bach.
They're like right next to Baco too. Like
Oh,
they're
Hey, right down the
they're,
street.
they're stone's throw from Baco.
Hey, right down the street. Man.
Drop. Said.
Buffalo
Old or
pizza.
new songs and what genre?
Buffalo.
Genre is pop. They're a pop star, white pop star. They used to be.
Were they in a boy band?
They were in a boy band. That is correct. Do you know it?
Is it Justin Timberlake?
That is
I
correct.
was about to say that too. When you said boy band, all right,
I feel like I'm playing
What
20 questions.
did you? Was this shit like dirty or something?
I just ripped it off right
Oh, okay. This
Y'all me get your pieces?
yeah, this whitey was part of a band as well. I wouldn't necessarily call it a boy band though. This whitey, and they were Trini, would you give me like 2 slices of that?
Boy band.
This whitey's not. I wouldn't call it a boy band though. It was a band of men.
It's a band of boys, though.
It was a band of men.
Like, that's not my girlfriend. It's just a friend who's a girl.
We all said that before. That's a girl.
This whitey, black hair, probably tatted up. I think. You know they fuck.
Okay. What kind of pizza is
That's supposed to be like fucking chicken parm, but it looks kind of. I don't know.
Good.
Yeah, you like it?
I don't know if it's
I don't
good.
like the like what is that like mozzarella
Looks like
or whatever?
goat cheese. It could be mozzarella. Mozzarella is the normal cheese.
Oh fuck, Trini, would you kick him out?
What? Oh, so he's about to eat
Yeah,
it.
he's about to come up.
Of course.
All right, this whitey made a debut album about Jane. I don't. Gary, I'm so funny.
So
I know this one. It's a group. I know this one.
You know it? All right, why don't you say it?
Room 5.
Yeah, who's the lead singer? Do you know?
I picture in my head, but I know the
Journey, Maroon 5's lead singer.
yeah.
what's his name. As soon as he said songs about Jane, I knew who it was.
Why am I blanking?
I can't
I
remember.
like him too.
He should go.
He did this.
Adam Lambert or Adam
Bean.
Levine.
Yep, that is correct. All right, this whitey.
Said. Autumn Levine.
That is correct. This whitey was maybe the best guitarist of all time. Used to just put his cigarette in the like guitar strings and then like just play like a goat.
Okay.
This is gonna give it away. All right, he made a song about cocaine.
Eric Clapton.
Mhm. He made a song about cocaine. He's the greatest.
Nobody's got her song.
All right, this Whitey. I fucking love him.
We don't.
Very tall. I do not think you love him, Cherney.
Uh-oh.
Very tall.
Mm-hmm.
Drug, said Eric Clapton.
Yep. This Whitey, very tall.
We got that.
So I'll just give it away. They're a basketball player. This is really gonna give it away.
The Birdman.
Went to Duke.
Oh, like the one who was just drafted? Or?
What's his name?
Oh, Cooper Flag. But you're talking about OKC.
What's his name?
Chet Holmgren.
That is correct. All right. This Whitey could have had it all.
Try to go to Duke.
Who?
Yeah,
Try to go to Duke.
where
He was
did-
Gonzaga.
yeah. He was Gonzaga.
He was Duke. Yeah,
Cooper
what?
Flag is Duke.
Yeah.
That's why I thought of
Are you
Cooper
sure?
Flag first.
Probably.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty.
I could have swore Chet Holmgren went to Duke.
No.
He was part of I think they had 3 straight years of Final Fours or Elite Eights at Gonzaga. Oh, he was only there for 2 years, but yeah,
And he was never at Duke.
no.
The fuck?
Come on, nigga.
Huh. All right, sorry, I was mistaken. All right, this Whitey,
Your favorite guy, you don't even know where he went.
I believe this Whitey's from down under.
Okay.
Or
Is it someone from Men at Work?
This Whitey fucked his whole shit up.
Oh, it's about sex, but
Well, yes, by
Okay.
sex. He fucked his whole shit up by having sex with the wrong person. And he could be right now on the Thunder that's about to go probably win their first NBA Finals ever.
that's what Josh Giddey is.
That is correct.
They ain't fucking wrong
Wait,
person.
what did he do?
Shit.
I thought he was still with them.
No.
What
He
happened?
got traded off from other
He
team.
he had sex with this girl that was like 16, I think, which in the state of Oklahoma is
No,
the age of consent.
he did that shit in
Drug,
Australia.
said, sorry I'm trying to answer but my answer's coming so late we're already on the next question. I'll stop for a bit and listen.
It's all good.
No, he did that
Oh,
shit in
he's on the
Australia.
Bulls now.
And she was like 16, he was like 18 or something like that. It was like a 2-year age gap, and then he blew it out of proportion like he was like a child molester.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially because in the state of Oklahoma, the age of consent is 16, which
no, I think
she
it's
was.
Australia. I think it's Australia that's happening.
It would
Uh,
probably
It's
be.
Australia.
It'd also probably be a statute like that 4 or 5 years. It's not
Yeah.
She was 16, he 18. I'm like, come on now.
But the optics on it were bad, so I think they traded him to like the Bulls or
With the
something like
Bulls.
that.
If the
Yeah.
optics are so bad, why do the Bulls have them?
I mean, they just it's dumb. Like he fucked up. Well, like it's not even like it's just it sucks. He could be on this like amazing Thunder team, and he's not. All right, this next Whitey's like a hillbilly. He's bald.
YLIME said, hey Kings. YLIME said, keep up the good work.
Who is that? Thank you. This Whitey, it looks like a woman, and she looked kind of like attractive from her little like
Do you not
1
know
millimeter.
her?
I have no idea.
how is she on this list?
Who knows?
Okay.
Maybe we're spreading.
What?
I keep saying it. The Good Faith podcast is
Oh, I
spreading.
thought you
like
were
a
talking
virus.
about the.
Oh no! I'm talking about YLIME. Yo, YL it's such a difficult word to say.
Like I said, a list. Like I don't think.
YLIME. Who are you? Do I know you? And you look pretty cute.
Oh, wow.
All right, this Whitey, I love him. He helps people get their finances in order. That's
David was his face. You know what I'm talking about.
it's a dead giveaway right there.
You don't want to do this shit. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Got the beard, glasses,
Mm-hmm.
older dude.
Mhm.
Everybody, you know what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
What's his name? You know what I'm
He's
talking
from Tennessee.
about. I can't think of your name. You know what I'm talking about.
His initials are DR.
Dominican Republic.
Nobody knows?
No,
Who the fuck is that guy?
I thought we both already knew.
Wait, oh, who is it?
David Ramsey.
Oh, yeah. No,
I
Nasty
thought he
couldn't
was
think of
saying
it.
he did know.
He knew who it was, he just could not,
Oh.
he couldn't think of his
I
name.
pictured the face and the beard. I was like,
Alright, this Whitey teaches people, well, actually, he really doesn't teach people, he really just berates them for not being so good at cooking.
Ramsey.
What's this guy?
Different Ramsey.
What's this Whitey's first name?
Gordon.
That is correct. Alright, this Whitey's a rapper.
Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what other?
Him and MGK.
I mean, yeah.
This Whitey's a rapper.
We're talking about the goats.
This Whitey's a rapper. Like this, the second. We're on to the next
is
one.
it
yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
All right, this Whitey is, I don't know where he went to college. He was like pretty short. He was a goat though, dude. I don't think he'll go to the Hall of Fame, but he was so fucking good in the like early 2000s. Probably won at least one or two, maybe even 3 Super Bowls. I'd be interested to know how many Super Bowls this Whitey won.
What, Ben Roethlisberger? Wait, what? I missed the first part.
Well, I know where Roethlisberger went to college, so
What was the first thing you said? Did you say his college, or you don't know his college?
I don't know this Whitey's
Okay.
college. This is probably going to give it away. Played under the legendary coach Bill Belichick.
Well, Brady.
No.
I mean, he knows way more than 2 for Brady.
Well, Whitey's especially like a what? Oh no, yeah.
Wait,
Super Bowls.
What did you
But,
think
like,
I was talking about?
Well, actually, like determining which Whitey played for the Patriots is kind of difficult because they have a lot of Whiteys.
Hell, man. Yeah. They good at finding somebody average whitey in terms of a star. That's what they do.
Amendola.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, you find like you're 5'8", you can run a little bit, you're gonna turn into the star.
Mm-hmm.
We got you.
I was just gonna say Jimmy Garoppolo then,
Nah, Jimmy G, he wasn't.
but then he would have won more as well with the Patriots.
He really got what's the backup.
These are both skill
You still get a
positions.
Super Bowl if you're a backup.
What, Grant?
Nasty did say it in passing, and he just.
What, Amendola?
Drug, said Welker.
Julian Edelman?
That's correct. It's
Wait,
Welker.
when did
Yeah,
you
yeah.
say Welker?
He said Wes Welker.
I named all these little short little soccer receivers over the years. I was just going down the list. I was like, all right, which little 5'8" white guys he talking about?
And who took Welker's mantle?
Julian Edelman?
Mm-hmm.
Was that the next person?
Yeah. All right.
Wes Welker's won 3.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I guessed too.
Well, you said 2 or 3, but all right.
Did he win? He won none with the Broncos, right?
I don't think so.
I don't
he
think-
wasn't with them when Peyton won, right?
No, I don't.
And
I
they-
think he was already maybe retired.
And they didn't win, like they hadn't won before that since like the 90s.
I think he might have been retired when
Yeah,
Peyton
that's
won
what I'm
already.
saying.
Yeah. All right. This Whitey was also respected by the mafia. Part of the Rat Pack.
The Rat Pack?
The Rat Pack.
Forget which one that is.
That had
Or the-
Dean Martin, next question.
that is correct.
Next question.
This Whitey's kind of like fucking lame. I don't even know why.
Why is he on it?
I don't know. This Whitey,
What is this list for? Just
What-
random white people?
Whitey's, yeah. I don't know. I need some better topics. But all right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna skip these two Whiteys because they're
Well,
not.
who are
They're not goated.
Question.
Matt-
Correct window.
Oh shit! Yeah, I wanted to turn on the actual air conditioning. Trini, would you? All right, yeah, that'll work. You can
There's,
open it.
No breeze really.
Yeah, like open it even more if you want.
I don't know if I can.
All right, these whiteys sang about what a fool believes.
What a fool believe.
Mm-hmm.
Is this still the two you were talking about, or what were the two that you skipped?
Macklemore and Asher Roth.
Oh.
It was like,
We're following
yeah.
Macklemore.
It just kind of. All right, these whiteys sang about also. What else did they sing? I think Michael McDonald might have been in these.
I knew it was. I was gonna say it. I'm trying to give you a chance. It's something about smoking doobies or something.
the Doobie Brothers.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Not smoking doobies, bro.
And we will finish it off with these whiteys. Yo, these whiteys had so much fucking style, so much fucking panache back in the day. Back in the day when this was. These whiteys were from an era when the coke was pure and white people had rhythm. Like now they don't. You know what I mean? So
Elvis Presley.
no.
He had not 1 ounce of rhythm in his body. It's stiff shit, hip shaking ass.
These whiteys sang more than a woman, more
the
than
Bee
a
Gees.
woman to me,
Australia's finals and export.
more than a woman.
Hip hop.
Oh hell yeah!
Hip hop a lot.
All right, so maybe it's time that I need to run an ad. So, guys, let me put it on real quick. So, guys and gals, it's not evident from me eating pizza right here, but I don't think it's any mystery that I really do take my physique seriously. I'm even buckling down and taking it more seriously than ever. I cut soda out of my work week. On Fridays. Fridays is kind of my like cheat day. I'm like
it seriously. You don't have a cheat day.
yeah. I'm talking about all this shit and I'm doing the opposite.
Sandwich.
I'm getting more into meal prepping and working muscles in my body. I didn't ever prioritize before, and targeted fat burning by like turning the incline up on the treadmill, which is something I've never done before, but I'm doing it now. And I'm prioritizing my cardiovascular health over muscle mass and gains. I used to just eat whatever I craved and try to outwork a poor diet, and it was to no avail. There are still times when I have to force myself to eat, but I need no coercion to munch on Holler Boys. You can't just stuff empty calories down your fat blowhole. I found a solution, so here's the remedy. Holler Boys beef jerky. They pack 10 grams of lean protein into a fantastic package, and the flavors are to die for. Peach bourbon, honey habanero, southern barbecue, Chesapeake, Fuego, or the tried and true original. My personal favorites are the peach and the habanero, but we all know that I'm sweet and zesty. What's even better about Holler Boys is they're so nice and local in tax-friendly Middletown, Delaware, and founded by a father-son duo. They just started tinkering with their backyard smoker and through trial and failure have come to present some of the best beef jerky flavors. Forget Slim Jim, Jack Links, or Deets Nuts. Holler Boys Snacks packs a great nutritional value in a filling serving size with flavor for days that'll make you holler. Their mission statement rings true to the Good Faith Podcast that life may throw you around, but you can never give up. How true. Scan the QR code on the screen or find their link in the description and tap into the best beef jerky on the market. Holler Boys Jerky. That's holler with an A. Holler Boys Jerky. The only good jerk. All right. Damn, I want to... you guys want to talk about the NBA playoffs? Because I just want to, like,
Sure.
fucking eat for a second.
What are we saying about it?
So, what's the series record between the Pacers and the...
3-2.
Are you guys... Are we all in agreement it's going to be the Pacers that win?
Probably.
I don't know
But
yet.
you could still.
They could be away right now. They're 3-2 right now. Could go away right now.
Do you guys think it's funny how, like, sassy and zesty Karl Anthony Towns is?
I saw a video.
What do you mean?
I saw a video. They They was around the stadium, was asking like, "Do your best Carl Anthony
Yeah, and they're like,
impersonation."
oh my god!
Even the fans are roasting. That's what you know is bad when the fans just go everyone. Oh my god! And they always catch him throwing the sassiest passes. The sassy pass be sassy.
He put some sass on that pass.
Too much her.
He's like,
he went to the Diddy party.
Jeez.
He was the Diddy party.
who else do they have though? Do they still have Michael Bridges?
I
think-
mean, they have Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Bridges still there.
Bridges is still
Josh
there.
Hart.
I feel like Bridges-
should hang.
They have all the Villanova.
Yeah,
guys.
I don't know.
They don't have Diacono anymore,
No.
right?
Well,
Or DiVincenzo, I meant.
well, either of them. But
Yeah.
They have
and
both of them.
Archie Diacono was like
Mid.
never really relevant.
Nah, he's like.
No, I meant
He's
DiVincenzo.
Archie, yeah, he went to York. Archie went to York.
Yeah, but I mean, Halliburton just like playing out of his mind. Became the first NBA player with a what was it like
30-15-0.
and also 10 what was it? Was it 10 boards or 10
He had 32 points, 17 rebounds, I think, and 15 or no.
and 10 assists, I think.
But it was just the 30-15-0.
It was like no turnovers, so
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, he became the first NBA player to ever do that in a playoff game because he's a fucking beast. So I think
He had a
that
terrible game last time though. He only had like 8 points and like 2 assists or something, 4 assists.
Yeah, Ant-Man wasn't playing good this last series either.
Yeah.
Ant-Man, I was waiting for him to come alive. And like, he was very
He did
pedestrian.
okay in the one game they won.
Yeah, the
but
one game after that, he was like, 15 points, and he was getting,
he got
But
shut out. He
But I
got
like,
shut down in the fourth quarter.
but I like the fact that there's new
Four.
teams in the playoffs for
Yep.
us, and not the same.
Mhm.
I'm glad
So-
there's new players finally.
yo, you know
Meanwhile,
what?
hockey is the same team from last
I never,
year.
I don't keep on hockey. I heard with the Panthers made it again.
Panthers
like,
and the Oilers, literally the same finals last
Led
year.
both
Oh,
teams in every category. That's what he was first in.
He said led both teams in every category. That's crazy too. I didn't know
What,
that.
Halliburton?
Yeah.
So-
That's pretty crazy. No, in that game, he
Oh, well,
led the entire game in every single stat category. Yeah, they're calling him the
Wait,
Halliburton.
is that-
He
I
blew
don't-
up New York.
I don't think he led it blocks and steals, did he? Probably just.
Maybe not. Maybe there was
Offensive
not
one.
many blocks, or
But did he even have any? I don't even know.
or maybe they're just talking about the main stats.
Yeah,
but
probably
um,
the main
yeah.
three.
what were we just talking about though? We were talking about this is also the NBA is actually like the most competitive league in sports because there's been a different NBA champion for the last 7 years. There hasn't been a single repeat. So like really, I mean, and there was one
Like
Lakers and
Warriors.
one Warriors in there, but like it's not like they got back at all, you know. So like in an era with Steph and LeBron, other guys are managing to stay relevant and like competitive in the NBA. Like
I'm getting old finally getting
Yeah.
finally, thank God. Yeah. Tired of LeBron, 20 years of LeBron.
He announced his retirement after next year.
After next year.
Yeah, he's doing one more year with the
It's
Lakers,
farewell
and then
year next
retire.
year.
Yep.
So he gets one more year, then he's going to. So this is gonna be his last year coming up.
Yeah, with the Lakers.
Hope he just goes away. He needs to go away.
Jeez.
Luka's gonna be like. Do you think the Lakers are gonna be competitive without LeBron?
Sure.
Like they got AR-15.
and Luka
They'll get
and
talent. They just get players that want to come there because it's LA. So players want to come play there.
Yeah.
So then you pick them. Then LeBron's gone. So like,
and
we can play ball again now. We don't got to play LeBron ball. So they might get some good free agents that want to. Because the Lakers always got good free agents in the history.
And-
Always have.
and Rudy Hachimura has been getting better.
But they got a good,
Yeah.
they got a good, solid young team around them. Just they got old ass LeBron there, kind of slowing them down. Yeah, LeBron still putting up points, but you got to look at the points he's getting. He's cherry picking. I mean, he's scoring, but it's like, come on, LeBron, here you go. Or they're not calling fouls on LeBron. Like, LeBron, go away, bro, go away. Go away. We don't want you. Go ahead.
Thank you for prompting me to do that.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. LeBron.
Leave her alone.
Bob Brown.
She doesn't want to talk to you.
No.
Get out of here.
Yeah, but wait, who else do they have? Do they have a big?
Rui Hachimura.
Okay.
He's like their power
He's like the
forward.
power. Like the biggest with Jackson Hayes. They big.
I mean, no one. Most teams don't really have a.
They weren't
good
supposed to
team.
get. They were supposed to trade for that one guy, but that trade fell through for that one big guy. The trade fell through. Remember? I can't remember his name, but it was like, yeah, we got this guy. And then the trade fell through at the last second.
Oh yeah, wasn't it because he failed a?
It was something like that.
Like a
physical. It was
physical or
something. It was
something.
something like that.
Can't remember.
So they had to say, "Hey, Jackson Hayes, we're sorry."
What? Like, do you guys? Well, you're not a Sixers fan. Do you want to see the Sixers stay put at 3? We've talked about this.
What,
Like,
move up? You want?
no, like just not trade
I
it.
think
Like,
the Sixers need to draft a future center or future big man with this draft if we can get one, and move on from Joel. Joel needs to go.
Trump said. Mark Aaron.
Mark Aaron, he says.
Ryan McMullen said. Stay put at 3.
Yeah.
Put at 3. Yeah,
I think we
stay put
agree,
at 3,
yeah.
and we need to. We got the guards. We got Maxson. We got McKay. All right, we got 2 young dudes. They
What
ready
if
to
they
go.
trade up?
Well, trade them. I mean, nah. I think 3's fine. I think we can get a big man at 3.
I
think we can get
agree.
a big man at future at 3. Joel.
We got Joel at 3, didn't we?
2, 3, somebody 3.
I think it
He
was
was
like
later
that.
than
I
that.
think it was
wasn't
2, 3, something like that. Yeah, but Joel can go. We need to get the big man and focus on the guards right now.
And who do you guys? Do we all agree that it's probably gonna be the Thunder that wins the finals
Probably,
this year?
but I'm still rooting for the Pacers.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, if the Pacers get it, you don't know because teams play different in the finals. It's weird, like.
Well, the
Dude,
Pacers have been playing different this whole.
Yo, I think Halliburton
This
is
is
the
interesting.
best player
This is-
in the playoffs right now. Like,
this is one that's not
I
cut
mean,
and dry.
I would not put him above the MVP.
No, I say
SGA.
he's
well,
playing.
and that's why it's going to be like a heavyweight fight because SGA is also SGA is playing. I think in the playoffs as like the second best player in the
think
playoffs.
Still the best.
Better than Halliburton? You think he's playing better than Halliburton?
He hasn't had a bad game yet.
I think,
Halliburton
don't get me wrong,
Okay.
Tyree's doing his thing, but
yeah, like Tyrese is great.
Yeah,
He'd
yeah.
probably be the second
Trump
best.
said.
but-
Yeah,
Gotta
he was
get
saying,
Ace badly or
but
trade
SGA was
PG and
consistent.
3 for Johnny's and Thunder win easily.
Point guard and 3 for Giannis. There's no way that Giannis is moving at all.
No, he's definitely.
Wait, Giannis is
Yeah,
leaving?
they've been talking about him going to the Heat.
Oh my!
Yeah, I told you this.
I think
I
you
think
did.
Giannis will
yeah.
get out of there now. I think Giannis, he did his with 10 years there. He wanted chip. He wanted some money. Now he like, I want to go do my thing. Now. I don't think Giannis owes him anything else. Giannis
Who
played.
do the Heat have? Do the Heat still have Bam?
Yeah,
Yeah, they got Bam. They got Hero.
Yeah, man.
They got Jimmy's gone now.
He's washed with the Warriors now.
Yeah.
The Warriors. So, I mean, like, that could
He
be.
did terrible in that series.
Hell yeah. Jimmy's done. That could be a good spot for Giannis. It could be. It could be.
I would love that.
Could be a good spot for him.
All right. Does anyone have any other closing remarks about the NBA, or can I move on to?
I don't think there's
Advice,
much
Red.
else to say.
All right, let's talk about some Reddit advice here. So, the girl, oh man. Yo, now we can really start talking about the concept of the episode. This is the theme, bro. She was never yo's.
Trump
It was
said
just yo
he
turn.
wants out. He wants to go to a tax-free state, but Knicks are making the biggest push for him.
What's
Well,
a tax-free state other than Delaware?
I get maybe he probably means a tax low state like
Okay.
Florida, but
Or
not New York.
Texas.
Florida's tax.
Texas
Yeah,
is
yeah.
good with taxes too.
I
Yeah.
think Florida has no income tax. I think Texas has something similar. Correct.
All right, I'm just gonna say to this guy, she was never yo's. It was just yo turn, brother. Basically, we've been seeing each other for 2 months now, and it's been amazing. Oh, you just sound like you're fucking.
God,
You're fucked. She started to be a little ray of sunshine.
Why did that make you so angry?
Because he's so fucking puss ass shit. She's a little ray of sunshine.
Pussy.
Yeah, she's probably getting her back blew out by Ray from Sunshine Avenue. She's getting her fucking. All right. She's a little ray of sunshine, always surprising me with little gifts, and also everything felt perfect since she respected that I don't have much free time to spend with her. That she's fine with that because she's getting her fucking back blown out.
She's like, great.
Due to me having both university and work. I think people who say uni are usually fucking British. So I got uni and work, and yet she seemed to cherish the time together that we managed to spend, and now, out of the blue, right before she's going abroad for 2 weeks for some uni project, what do I even think of this? This feels so wrong. I'm honestly thinking about ending things with her. She said that it's fine, I just don't want to, but I'm not sure. So what he's asking is, she asked for an open relationship right before she goes on vacation.
Chalk it up. You had your fun with it, chalk it up. Look, she gonna do her thing regardless. Chalk it up.
Yeah.
She asked for open relationship. She already been doing it. She just kind of seeing maybe she can slide it in there on you. Nah.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, and she going away for a college trip, man.
She's got designs to fuck much more than she already has been. And maybe she's only been fucking you for 2 months. That's how long you've been talking to each other. But she absolutely has a desire to go fuck other people.
She going overseas, man. Nah, chalk that up, G.
Do you agree, Cherney?
Yeah.
It's over. His turn is over.
Yeah, he is over.
This
No
fucking
Clark.
cat.
No Clark. No.
All right, that's open and shut case. Here's the next one. I'm 29, male. I've been dating a woman, 32, for about 12 weeks. What the fuck? Why is this shit going south after 12 weeks? Like that. Like
well, the other one was 2 months. That's even less.
That's all it really takes.
That's what I'm saying. But like these people,
that's all it really takes, man.
like if you're already asking Reddit, what do I do? Like you break up because your relationship should not be going through like strife this soon. It's been progressing consistently, affectionate, emotionally intimate, and exclusive. We recently had a conversation about not seeing other people. Bro, what the fuck are you, like...
So it wasn't exclusive until now?
No, like, what that means is that I got no options, and I just want to make sure you're not fucking anyone else either. Because, like, no guy who's fucking is, like, having that conversation after 12 weeks. You know what I mean?
When do you have it?
Like, you should probably wait, I don't know, 6 months, I'd say.
Before you become exclusive? What? That sounds like a long time.
Well, no, like, I don't necessarily want to put a time limit on it.
But
yeah,
you put
like,
a time frame on 3 months is too short.
Yeah, like,
Alright.
Because of the implication, because of what it means, like I said, it means... I'm not fucking anyone else, and I don't want you to be fucking anyone else either. You know, like.
Or you just want to settle down, geez.
But if you just want to settle down, you'd want to make sure.
29 and 32.
Yeah, he's younger than her, so why she should be bringing it up to him.
Well, that's not that bad. 3 years, that's not that bad. It's not like she's 42, 29. That's different. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
All right. Well. We've had multiple full weekends together, and she's shown a lot of investment, staying the night, being physically affectionate, bringing her laptop and clothes one weekend to stay longer, hinting at future plans. Last weekend was another close one. We spent Friday and Saturday night together, and I left her place Sunday evening after breakfast and more intimacy. She was warm and loving, didn't want me to leave, and treated me like her boyfriend in every sense. Since then, I haven't heard from her. No text, no meme, no reaction. Oh, God. You did something. We usually stay in touch during the week, but it's now been over 72 hours of total silence. I haven't reached out either because I sensed the right move was to give her space and let her come to me. That said, the longer it goes, the more I wonder. Is this her way of pulling back after a weekend that might have felt emotionally overwhelming? You're thinking way too much into this. Is she expecting me to reach out first again? Or is she reconsidering the whole thing? She's mentioned relationship trauma in the past, red flag, has some insecurity about whether she's enough, and admitted the pace feels fast for her, even though it feels natural. Yeah, because like the pace of Tyrone is like nice and slow and deep.
It's not the pace they're talking about.
and admitted the pace feels fast for her, even though it feels natural to me. I've been more emotionally expressive and may have led the exclusivity talk more than I should have. Always the low value guy bringing up exclusivity. So here's what I'm trying to figure out. I'll make it real plain to you. Yo, turn's up, brother. My brother in divinity. Yo, turn is over.
Over, son. You're
fucking done, son.
You're fucking done, son. Yes, he's fucking done. Fucking done, but I mean, he could at least could have reached out to Austin in 3 days. I can see maybe not the next day, a day or so later. Hey, hey, how you doing? Something, but yeah, you know, that's just the cycle, man. It's just 2 or 3 months. That's about it. It seems like nowadays.
So the influencer of the week, Future, told me, or Hoodville, told me, if you're in the shower, you're taking a nice hot shower, and the water goes cold, somebody else is using your water. And that ain't just talking about water. That's talking about your bitch. That's talking about her sexual attention. If shit starts to go cold, someone else is taking a shower in your bitch.
Stay with me now. That's a good one right there. For real, that's it's a sign. She get cold on you.
If she's getting cold, she's not fucking.
It don't gotta be the sex. I'm like, all right, that's one thing. But she get cold on you for no reason.
She's giving her attention. Yeah, her attention's going elsewhere.
You annoying her.
Yep. So here's what I'm trying to figure out. What point should I check in? What? Is this a normal pause in momentum or a slow fade? Would appreciate any perspective. Like fucking. So what do you guys say? Like, is this turnover? We agree.
Yeah, sounds like it. That sounds like it. Man. 3 days. I mean, I done been with chicks before. They can be going good. Next thing you know, that's it. You wonder like what happened. I done been there before. You like we were talking, we were doing good. We did this and that. We didn't argue. We didn't fight, and it's just like. Nothing. So it happens there. It happens to the best of us.
And Doug said, 1TXT, she may be trying to see if you're serious going into days no answer, move on. If she comes back 2 weeks later, then so be it.
Nah.
Treat it different. When she comes back, just put it in the fuck box, the fuck zone. That's what you do with them. Yeah. They
put yourself in the dick box.
They throw men in that friend zone. We throw them in the fuck zone, where it's like, yeah, we'll keep you around, but we're not gonna be exclusive. I mean, you can come over here and do all that, but you lost that opportunity now. But I'll always take a piece of that pussy. That's the fuck zone. It's like they like it, they don't like it.
Yeah. So I mean, and I'm learning a lot of shit.
Said, exactly where at.
I'm learning a lot in the course I'm taking, and like. The biggest thing, like, girls don't care about how good, like, obviously it's a plus, right? How good you fuck them, how much you make them come, like, how...
Drug said, what I mean, sorry, I hit enter.
How muscle-bound you are, how attractive you are, how much money you got, all that stuff. It's nice. It's all pluses, but your status is the number one thing. Like, I'm sure you and me, you just said it. Like, you've been ghosted by a girl that you gave multiple orgasms. Like, it doesn't matter. It don't matter. If you are not like, if you are not satisfying her hypergamy by being consistently higher status than her in her perception, she's gonna ghost you. You know what I mean? She's gonna ghost you for a guy who is.
Oh yeah. She just meet someone new and just all right. I'm done with you. I'm going over here to the new thing.
Yeah. It don't matter how good you fuck her. It don't matter how much money you got. If she perceives that you are on her level or below, you're done. Your turn's over, man.
You're fucking done, son.
Okay. The next one. This is from a girl. I'm 27. I started dating a guy who's 26 off of Bumble. He's such a sweet guy, funny, and is nice to be around with. Our sex is so hot. The best I've ever had.
That sounds so fake. I said so. Who says that?
The best I've ever had. But we've come to terms, we had a talk last night, that we are only together because the sex is amazing. We aren't really a good match together, but we enjoy each other's
Drum
company.
said, it's how he gave her orgasms. Did he do it when he went down or with his thing? And if it's Juice One when he's doing her, you're not good enough.
Hey, yo, man. Yo, you
Don't-
going on a little too much, man.
I don't think
we
we
don't
went
know.
that
but-
deep.
Yeah, we didn't go that deep, man. Maybe he did.
It don't matter. It don't matter if you don't make her come. It don't matter if you give her multiple orgasms. Obviously, it's a plus. They would much prefer you be like a stud in bed. But if you are not high status, if you are not satisfying her hypergamy, then she's going to give you a premature ending to your turn. Your turn is gonna be fucking over. I like him, but I don't love him. Well, you've been together like.
It's like a fuck buddy situation. I done been there with chicks that we not the best relationship wise, but we good enough. All right, we can do what we do and have fun. That's about far as we're going to go. Yeah, that sounds like they ain't a fuck buddy. So that's what it is.
Yeah, like she says I don't love him, but I think she really deep down might just not realize that she does. Like she says, we kind of had a breakup yesterday. It was a bad ending because we did have a small argument. I'm so physically attracted to him. All I think about is us having sex.
Said, my ex told me that going down and giving her one is good, but you gotta do it while you're hitting it. But yeah, that's Juice One reason. Sorry I'm late.
I'm not upset about us breaking up, but what do? Should I mention to him we should still keep fucking? Or is that heading down the wrong road? I'm not wanting to stay in a relationship with him. I would suggest us being fuck buddies. Well,
That's what you are right now.
he's not going to be like, no, oh, that's disgusting. I forbid it. Like,
No, that's a great setup for us. That's
the
a great
ball's in
setup.
your court, sweetheart.
Yeah.
If you want to fucking, like, with no strings attached, he's going to be like,
You're
yeah,
already doing it anyway. Why don't you keep it going, lady?
yeah.
You already crossed that line. Why don't you stay on that road?
He said yesterday that he doesn't see longevity in our relationship. That's like a fucking slap in the face. Because we aren't a match. All I'm asking is if it's wrong to offer a friends with benefits since we both accept that dating is not for us and we still are both physically attracted to each other. I got the advice I was looking for and some harsh reality. I'm still growing as a person and navigating the dating world. Thank you. I have muted the post. So, I mean...
She really told that both sides of the face right now.
What do you
She
say,
came looking
Cherney?
for advice and said, I found the advice I need.
Well, I think they already answered.
Yeah.
They took that.
Yeah, like there was like multiple edits, you know, like there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 edits. So she was like
You
obviously
didn't want to tell us where the edits were.
they were
I don't really care anymore. But
like half of it was edits. So
I mean, it's kind of depends on what you want. If you want to be fuck buddies and he's on board too, then sure. But if you want to find a serious relationship, I would suggest looking elsewhere.
what if you were to stumble upon a serious relationship and the guy were to somehow find out that she was just getting used as like a smut puppet by this Chad? Would that like diminish her opportunity to have a serious relationship?
Yeah, that's why I said it's up to like it depends on what she wants. Does she want to have a fuck buddy or does she want to have a serious relationship? You're not going to really have both.
Yeah, she got to choose.
All right, here. Let's switch it over to some financial advice. How much savings should I have in my early 20s? And I'll preface this by saying in my early 20s, I had zero savings. So
so I would say your early 20s and just be glad you got enough money to pay your bills on time, basically, and a little bit left over after you pay your bills. Be glad for that. If you can save, I'm no expert. I'm not giving. I would say try to save. I don't know, 5% of your check if you can, if you could. Just have a little something in reserve.
yeah, like I'd say if you have anything, you're probably well ahead of the average. You know,
Yeah, because most people in 20 using the Klarna, Afterpay. That's anything in banking nowadays for a lot of young people. So you got some savings there. As a young person, you definitely in that top echelon.
Tony, what do you say?
Well, I mean, yeah, just save as much as you can. Like try, like you at 20, you're probably not gonna have much, but like There's no hurt in like not like you don't want to spend like on whatever you feel like getting.
Like,
Just try and save some.
That's something, yeah.
Whenever
you
you
figure
can.
you're young, you can put like $50 away each paycheck. Something. Nah, I mean, you figure you're young, you make no money when you're 20. We was all 20 before me, make no money at 20. So long as you put something.
I was in college, so
Hell, I couldn't even start saving no money until I was in my 30s. That's why I finally just started saving. Hell, I can save this. I don't got to kick it out somewhere.
Yeah.
So it takes a while. Yeah.
I didn't stop drinking and smoking all my money away until I was 30, you know? So, I mean, this person said, you should have 3 major saving areas. 3 to 12 months saved in a high-yield savings account for emergencies.
Yeah, right.
You should aim to have 1 year of salary in your retirement accounts by age 30.
What's it? 1 year of
1 year of salary. Yeah.
1 year of salary in your retirement account.
So,
I mean, this is how you
So,
get,
like,
fucking rich.
Your yearly salary
Yeah.
at
In-
30.
yes, that makes no sense.
That's
Like,
crazy. Like,
So-
that's a lot. I don't have that shit
my salary
now.
changed a lot from
Yeah,
21.
you have more than that.
Not in my... Well, okay, not in a retirement account, though. It's just like a speculative investing account.
Don't you have an IRA? And
Yeah, but I don't have 1 year of my salary in...
and a 401k?
Yeah, but I don't have 1 year...
They don't add up?
Wait,
They
what,
don't
you're...
add up to like a
You say
year of
my
salary?
Roth and my...
Yeah.
I still don't think so, no.
No?
No. Yeah, like... So, and like that, and I've been doing this for a few years. Like that's a lot of money to have in a retirement account at age 30. And I'm not saying it's bad advice. Like if you follow this guy's advice, by the time you're 90, you're gonna be fucking rich as shit.
I've had
I
that
mean,
for
you work
my
about it, you work about
401k like before I was 30.
You had a year.
I had at least 50,000 in my 401k before I was 30.
That's awesome.
That's
Like
really
yeah, that's really good. You got into investing much earlier than I did.
Well,
it
that was
seems
more
like.
saving than investing, but yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't
I mean,
start-
I guess it's still investing because Vanguard does
I didn't
that.
start investing until what, 4 years ago. I mean, I'm getting there, but I mean, that's when we kind of catching up to we throwing a decent amount in each month also.
Yeah.
Catching up, yeah. So it depends on everyone. I mean,
But yeah, I don't think it's bad advice. It's just what's realistic to the person. We don't know their whole situation. Like he's just saying, what should I have by 20? We don't
yeah,
know
we
any
don't-
of
yeah,
what
we
your
don't know.
job
We
is.
don't-
What,
I mean, it's like I feel bad for a lot of these
Are you
young
in
kids.
school?
Yeah, I feel bad for a lot of these young kids. You talk to them, the ones that try to get their own apartment. I play Xbox. You talk to the guys in their early 20s, and they say they rent's like $1,200, $1,400, $1,300 a month. It's just they rent. I mean, they bills. I'm like, and then in their early 20s, and I mean, and they say they can't save. I know all these money's going right to just try to live. So it's like
yeah.
savings is a luxury nowadays. It sounds
Yeah.
like with just how much everything costs. So as a young man, I would say if you can just maintain and be good, you'll be all right. But as you get older, there's light at the end of the tunnel. So I would say as a young person, don't put pressure on yourself.
But also don't be lazy.
Yeah, don't be lazy either. Don't squander it.
Try and
Yeah.
work as much as you
Yeah,
can,
try,
but not
yeah.
like so much that you're burnt out.
Yeah, exactly. It's
But
not a heavy balance.
Also saving like what you can here and
But also
there.
too, when you're young too, like
Mhm.
they all told us to save. Some people better,
Yeah.
right? But we all messed up somewhere.
Yeah.
We all just ran a
But
credit
the
card
early-
up, bought
yeah,
a
like-
car. We all did something. We all did. So it's like I think most guys they kind of figure out maybe late
Mhm.
20s, early 30s. That's when we kind of started really getting it.
And then Nasty, you'll like this. His third savings was you should start a short-term big purchase sinking fund, like a trip to Thailand. 20s is for
How
having.
does that even save?
Well, because like
Saving to spend it like a little bit later.
yeah, well, dude, because a lot of people put that shit on credit cards and then they let it like get out of control.
Well, I
If-
mean, just don't do it.
well, like you do need to live in life, you know. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't.
I mean, it depends if you want. Like, I don't really care about going to Thailand. If someone does,
Like you say,
sure.
like some people, like I think it's a happy balance. 'Cause some people I know they save every goddamn penny. I mean, they don't do nothing their whole life. And they wait till they get old, then they want to do something. Some people want to
Why they
spend
call it
all their
the-
money. Some people want to spend all their money now, and then they broke. So you got to find like the happy medium where you can save and enjoy. what you
Yeah,
got.
like I have been a miser for like a frugal cheapskate for like a long time, and I'm kind of getting tired of it. Like I need to like live a little. You know what I mean?
I think we were in the same situation. It's not like we was being cheap. We just didn't have the money back then.
Yeah.
Cause me and Liz, we knew each other for years. So we kind of knew how we got both was operating our finances. It's not like you being a miser. We both was like we was broke back then. Let's call it what it is. Yeah, it was paying our bills. We had a little something. We really look at it. We was broke. Man. As you get older, you start making a little bit more money. Now that you rich, you know, okay, I can afford a few more things in life now, or I can do this now. So that all comes with time, which is a natural progression. Because probably a lot of young people, they do a lot of expensive stuff so early and so quick. They don't know what to do, and they don't know how to handle it, and then they don't have no concept of money, or they don't respect money. When you're kind of broke, and you didn't have it, you respect it more.
Yeah, and this person says, this is a fucking Brit. Never trust a Brit, dude. Okay. They're the worst at Monopoly. They're the worst at life. Fuck British people.
All right.
Wait, here. This is coming in, I think. Right?
Oh, boy.
Drug said, some PPL are addicts with money, like the saying money burning in my pocket is real. It's like when someone gets a beer with an alcohol problem, he can't wait to get home and drink it. Rick M. said, British can't cook either, like the Irish.
Yo. What up, Rick? So this British person says, 20s is for having fun and shagging, mate. You'll regret it later if you don't. Kind of true, though. And this person says, you will also regret having zero savings and no foundation for building wealth to not work until the day you die. Moderation is key.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this person says, if you have no debt, and this person's from Philly, what up? If you have no debt, then you're already ahead of the game, but minimum for everyone is a 3-month emergency fund. I wish I had a 3-month emergency fund right now. His name is Philly.
Rick M. said, how many Irish or British restaurants have you seen?
The Irish Horn's actually really good, Rick. If you've never been, the Irish Horn...
He's saying exactly what you said to me.
No, but I said Polish, like...
Okay.
But no, British food sucks.
Oh, yeah,
like
beans and toast and shit.
There's like,
they might be in World War II.
Irish bars.
No. Rick, they have really good food. They make like like dumplings and pork chops and I don't know, whatever the fuck else Irish people eat. But like, yeah, if you ever ask like a
dumplings is just Asian.
No,
they have different ones.
I think Irish I think Irish is like dumpling. It sounds like a Irish word, like, hey, look at me dumplings, matey. But yeah, if you ever hear like a British person talking about like their mum's cooking, like, oh, she used to make brickle brackle and it was spackled on toast, and then she had sludge puppets and all.
Sludge puppets.
Rick M. said, Chris, I think you're shaking my shamrock on good Irish food.
I'm telling you, Rick, check out the Irish Horn. We go there but like on the Sundays when we have nowhere else to go, we just go there and watch Red Zone at the Irish Horn, and some of their like specials are amazing. Turner, are you looking up the origin of dumplings?
Yeah, they're from China.
Okay.
They call them gyozi, but that's like, I guess we call them dumplings.
Okay.
And they're gyoza in Japan.
All right. Long story short, I'm 35, and my girlfriend 21. Yeah, I know, I'm a groomer. LOL.
What? Wait, what? How old is he?
35, she's 21. I'm fine with it. It is like
it's not grooming when they're 21, but
it,
let's say we're dating before, like
fair game. Proceed.
You said. We're talking the other day on the phone, and she said she's hella horny. I was feeling a bit flirtatious, so I asked, "Oh, for whom?"
For who?
Expecting her to be like, "For you, stupid." Fully expecting her to say, "It's for me," but she said, "I don't know anyone really."
Yep, she for the team, man.
Brother, it ain't.
She for the team.
Brother, she was never yours, my sweet brother in divinity. It was just your turn.
For the team, yo, enjoy your time and keep it pushing. That's all you need to hear right there, G.
We don't have an open relationship. She has a rich sexual past. I've only ever been with 3 women.
Rich.
And all
He said a rich sexual pain.
I've only been with 3 women, and all of them I've had long monogamous relationships with. I replied that this was rather unexpected.
Why?
Comment.
He's 21.
And it kind of hurt. Oh, I'm sure she's sympathetic for your pain. She said that I'm overreacting and that this was just a joke. I would let it slide were it not for the fact that for about 2 weeks she's been acting distant. Oh,
yeah.
What did I say about the water temperature?
Yep. Someone washing their
Is that
hands.
how he reacts?
Someone washing their hands right
Not making much time for me at all. Not texting, etc. We used to see each other at least once a week and text a lot daily. It suddenly changed.
Oh, yeah.
Your turn is over, brother. I tried talking to her calmly about it, but she got angry. Told me I'm behaving like a little bitch. No, she didn't say. You didn't use the word bitch, but she should have. And that she sometimes feels like she's the one wearing the pants. Oh my God, you're a bitch. In this relationship, and hung up. So yeah, am I overreacting, or does she have the right to feel, or do I have the right to feel offended? I mean, it's not.
Cut that bitch off. Next question.
Yeah, like she
said she on some shit.
I mean, she's cutting herself off.
Yeah, she's distant. She giving you all the signs, bro. She got all the red flags. Cut it off.
All right, next one. Is it fine to ask the girl you are with about her past? You probably don't want to know, brother. You probably don't want to know. When
Only
you
if
have
you're willing to do it too.
what?
Only if you're willing to do it too.
Yeah, it's a good point. Like I don't care to have a woman know about my past, and I honestly would rather not know. You know, I
Don't even ask. Just assume they did the worst and just fucking call it that. Just
assume the worst. Yeah,
just
like
assume she did whatever you thought and just all right, cool. Just call
and can you live with it? Like picture that horrific. Picture that smut. Where's my smut
Don't
sound?
do that either. Just assume. Just assume.
Picture the worst smut on planet Earth.
It don't matter what she look like, or education, or where she from. Just assume she probably did. Especially with the college. She went to college. Just assume. Just assume it went down.
Where's my fucking smut one, dude?
Logical. It's smut, Bill.
Just assume she did the worst smut on the entire internet, and if you can live with that, proceed. If you can't, then end your turn. When you have specific standards that you want your girl to meet, is it fine to ask her? I'm okay with her asking me about my past. If I don't meet her standards, she has the right to leave.
She'll tell you a lie anyway.
Yeah. This commenter says you probably are not gonna like the answers,
You don't want to hear it. Just assume.
And this guy says, assuming you even get a real answer. Yeah, like.
Real,
All right, this one's fucking. I mean, this sister's turn is over. It sounds like. Okay, so this is like really bad. So I've known my boyfriend has Viagra. No big deal. Men age, egos wobble. I minded my business, but then I saw a whole stash in his luggage before a work trip. Well, put 2 and 2 together, sweetheart.
Yeah, I'm keeping it real.
That's what she's doing.
Yeah.
And my inner Brazilian soap opera activated. Cue the betrayal theme music. Naturally, I became a woman on a mission, aka a hot FBI agent. Yeah, you fucking got a lot of ego there.
What for calling yourself hot?
Yeah. If you're so hot, why is he smuggling Viagra into his luggage to go fuck some other?
Guys like to have multiple partners. What do you mean?
I started counting the pills for a whole month. I tracked when he worked late and we didn't have sex. And sure enough, those little blue boys, my man, those little blue boys kept disappearing. When I brought it up, he got super defensive. Told me he doesn't need to tell me when or why he takes them. Okay. If you're going to war and I'm not the battlefield, what are we even doing? After many arguments and an existential crisis on my part, because who even am I counting pills like this? He finally admitted he doesn't feel comfortable sharing his insecurities about his, wee-wee. Why? How old are you, lady? Why is, they call it
what does that have to do with, like, you think he's just popping them and not doing anything with them?
And yeah, that broke the something. After many arguments and then, because here's the thing. Outside of this, our relationship is good. He shows care, helps with my kid. We travel, laugh, have fun. But emotionally, sometimes I feel... What?
Your
He said
stepdad.
my kid.
Yeah, you probably your
Not our
stepdad.
kid.
Yeah, you probably your stepdad.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You just glossed right over that. I was surprised.
I heard that.
Your time should be over, sister.
It should have started.
Sometimes I feel alone. There's a disconnect I can't ignore, and now this Viagra mystery is making my gut scream
How
louder.
long were they dating? Did they say that? Or...
I don't think.
Like, lady, he's getting some tail on vacation. Next question. You see.
I'm spiraling. Is he secretly just jacking off with Olympic level stamina?
I
Yeah.
really doubt that.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure that's what he's
Like,
doing.
I'm on vacation in the hotel room by myself. Let me get my jerk on. No.
Or am I what we call in Portuguese a chifruda? The one being lied to by some pendejo. Because my head is spinning, my heart hurts, and I just want to know if I'm losing it or if I've been gaslit into swallowing blue lies. Why don't you do what every Latino does? Why don't you go fucking key his car and slash his tires? Because that's fucking what you're gonna do probably when you find out.
Brazilian's not Latino.
What?
Brazilian's not Latino, is it?
Yeah,
It's only
It's a type of Latino.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
like,
They got
I
fire
don't
attitudes
think so, because
too.
they're Portuguese. They're not Spanish.
I consider
Hispanic.
Spain, Portugal, South America, and Central
It's-
America
it's like
all
what
as
the consensus is on it, which I'm pretty sure
Rickham
it's not.
said he's also wearing a rubber when he jerks off.
Ah!
His rubbers.
It's a good point. Like, is
Viagra taking jerking off with a
he
rubber.
using any Jimmy has? That's a big question. Sounds like you're asking us to confirm what you already
Yeah,
know.
ladies,
I can't imagine wanting to get raging boners on a work trip just for
Yeah,
fun.
let's be real. We all know what the work trip is. Come on, we know what the work trip is. At nighttime, you know what I mean? After they do their meetings, they call their joint up. Let's call it what it is. Yeah, man, he's stepping out on you.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's right, but that's what it's telling you doing.
Any resolution, Cherney, on the definition of a Latina?
U.S. government doesn't consider it Latino like Brazilians, but some do, and some Brazilians consider themselves Latino.
Yeah. There might be like an actual, like maybe is Latino a race or?
Well, the U.S. government defines it as like Spanish-speaking Hispanic people of Spanish origin and culture, which is in Brazil.
Okay.
But it is part of Latin America,
Yeah.
so it's like a gray area.
Yeah.
I just never thought of it as Latino.
Really? What do you consider Brazilians then?
They're just Brazilians. They're like they come from Portugal. They're not.
But do you consider like Chileans Latinos?
Yeah, they're Spanish. What?
All of South America is Latino except for Brazil, in your opinion?
Whoa.
Guyana is also
We
not
just take off Google real
Hispanic.
quick.
Suriname's also not Hispanic.
But we get what you're trying to say, you know. She was a Hispanic. We can't go too far.
Yeah.
She's Latino, Hispanic, Brazil. You speak Spanish, Portuguese, whatever. But we're saying, yeah, lady, you may want to chalk that up, lady, because you can ask him, you don't like what you want to hear. I make sure you want to chalk that one up.
All right.
Next one, nigga.
The next one. Not sure how to ask my wife to do sexy stuff. If you have to ask, your turn's over.
Yeah,
my sweet brother in divinity, your turn's over.
Yeah, he lost already with that one. Honey, can you?
Tyrone ain't asking her shit. Tyrone asking her if she wants to go again.
Tell that bitch.
I feel embarrassed asking about this. We've been together for over 20 years.
Oh my god.
We love each other, and I'm still very attracted to my wife.
Yeah,
But she's not very attracted to you, brother. But I wish that she would sometimes do a little more sexy stuff with me. No, I'm not talking about anything crazy. On 2 separate occasions, I asked if maybe she could wear a pair of short shorts or maybe a low-cut shirt. Ooh, you must be living in fucking North Dakota or something. Oh, sorry. If you're not interested, honey, it's okay. Never mind.
That's sexy time. Asking for some little booty shorts. I thought he would ask you for can you put it in the back door or something. He asked for some little booty shorts and a low cut shirt. Come on, bro.
The reaction's positive. She's all into it. Well, why the fuck? I mean, whatever. And I get excited about the prospects of having a little fun. And in my mind, it's pretty exciting. And then nothing happens. As in, one time after another, I think that, oh boy, maybe we will have a fun time that night when what actually happens is we do what usually happens, which means watching TV and going to bed.
Yeah, you married, bro. I mean,
Mm.
yeah, first of 20 years. Let's be real. They both probably getting bored. 20 years, he done seen her how many times, she done seen. I gotta play devil's advocate on this one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like she probably bored and spicing it up. I put some booty shorts on. Really, that's all you got, bro. Really,
Yeah,
just
like
booty shorts, man. Nah.
I see. I think you gotta just shock her with something so preposterous that like she'll have
Don't
like
even ask her. Just tell her. Put this on.
yeah, like just like pull out a gag ball and a
Within
swing or
said 20 years you're lucky to get a hand job.
get that Walter White pilot episode.
Look
You
at
know, like
smile last stage.
the hand job under your marital bed with the with the lights on. And you're on your birthday and you're happy for it.
Yeah,
Was he happy?
No,
I don't think he was.
No, like I haven't been happy for a hand job since fucking Desert Storm. All right, back when I was
12?
back when I was loading a Huey and I was taking out them Arabs in Desert Storm. That was the last time I was thankful for a hand job. All right. I don't want to be a pushy asshole. I'm not going to repeat myself and ask, can we do what we talked about? Because that would seem like it would it would make me sound selfish and pushy. And what I really want is for my wife probably to take it upon herself. What I would really like is for my wife to come to me and to do these things, but it never happens. When we were younger, it would. Naturally, as people age like we have, things can slow down. But I just miss it. It doesn't even have to be what I want either. Sometimes the lack of it makes me feel like I'm not as attractive to her. I don't know how to end this, but there it is. Just seeing if others had a similar experience and had some advice. Yeah, like that's my advice. To shock her with something so crazy that you might like jumpstart your marriage again. You know what I mean?
With 20 years, man, I think at a certain point it's a wrap. It's a risk. I think at a certain point you just did was just for companionship. And, yeah, I've been with her so long. I've been with him so long.
What would you shock her with if it were you?
I don't even know. 20 years in the game.
Like I don't think
like,
you don't want to do anything too overboard.
But 20 years in the game, it's like, what else are you going to do at that stage of the game? I mean, that's
maybe like.
I mean, what else are you going to do? 20 years or less. They start swinging.
That's the outlet that a lot of people go to.
That seems to be the route after a certain amount of time. Start swinging. That seems to be the route. I mean, what's he gonna do? Oh, wait, gotta put in your ass tonight, or
here's a porno.
Oh, you suck my dick tonight, or I mean,
Some bondage.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like get some whips, get some ties, get some ropes, some strings, some swings, some toys. Yeah, like
you gotta know what you're doing, though.
Yo, get it.
Well, yeah.
You gotta know what you're doing.
Buy her a she shed, right? Buy her a she shed, but don't put lawnmowers and weed whackers and like restoration projects in the she shed. Put swings and whips and chains and that shit, and just be like, Cheryl, I got your she shed, and she'd be like, oh, Craig, you're so thoughtful, and she like pops into that shit, expecting one thing, boom. Fucking torture dungeon in that motherfucker. You're like, yeah, this is your motherfucking she shit. Get in that shit and fucking shut the door behind her, lock that shit, fucking, and make her.
Said deviant sex shed.
Yeah.
TV section. TV section. Man, this is a sex pleasure dungeon child.
Bill.
Smut shed. This is my motherfucking smut shed.
So that's what you gotta do to save his marriage.
Just get a smut shed.
Make a smut dungeon.
You told me you loved me.
Well, I told you to stay the fuck away from me too, but I guess you didn't hear that part.
I heard you loud and clear, but then you stuck your tongue in my coos and fucked me so hard I figured you changed your mind.
All right, the next one. I'm not sure if this is the right place to post this, and I hope I'm not breaking rules with the subject. I'm 32.
But it's always the right place.
I'm a 32-year-old woman. My boyfriend's 31. He's always expressed an interest in wanting more sexual experiences.
Okay.
We've been together for 4.5 years, and he has played a major role in raising my 2 kids. Oh,
Yeah,
my
stepdad.
God. It's always like the same dynamic too. It's always he doesn't have a lot of sexual experiences. She's got a plethora of sexual experiences.
They're walking and talking.
And he has played a major role. They're 9 and 10 from a previous relationship. He is a great guy and he loves us and does everything he can to provide for us. That's so sexy. Women love a guy who's nice and provides. And he didn't have a lot of sex before we got together. You already said that. And I had my fill of fun before him. Oh my God. I want to play like the Sarah McLachlan for this guy. Like, just a fucking. He needs some sympathy pussy. They need to start a charity for him. And I had my fill of fun before him. To an extent, if you could find it in your heart to fuck my boyfriend, he's so pathetic. He's such a little cuck. I understand the desire to experience different people and new things, but right now, I'm content with my life. And I feel like I got that bug out of my system in my 20s. But over the years, he's randomly brought up his desire to include a third person or open our relationship. Okay. When he first did, I asked him if he would be all right with me having sex with another man. I thought you were content. Yeah. But you want to fuck another man?
No, he's using that as a point. Because
This isn't tit for tat, lady.
Why not?
Because I'm not bringing the 9 and a 10-year-old into this relationship. You're not providing for me. This isn't tit for tat. We're not equal. No, like I'm doing all this shit for you. What are you doing for me?
He chose to do that. Now, you know, I'm on the side of the fellas now, but she do got a fair point now. All right, you can fuck up with women. Well, can I fuck up with guys? I think that's a fair.
No, bitch, no. But like, I mean,
then you can get on.
Like she, like. Yeah. The fact is, she doesn't belong to him. It's just his turn.
What?
You know what I mean? Like,
he's the one who wants to have sex with other people. What do you mean?
But what often happens in these swinger relationships is even if a guy is the one who brings it up, he's like, "Hey, I think we should open up a relationship."
But he doesn't even want it to be swinging. He just wants to have sex with other women.
That happens all the time. Like cucks are born every day this way.
But he says that means open relationship means okay, I get mine and you get yours. It ain't just a one-sided thing. It's not going to work like that. You gonna break shit up. So
if you open the floodgates,
is he saying that is he like conceding to that? Is he going to let her?
I'm sure not if he knows what's good for him. Let's see. He is when he first did this, I asked him if he'd be all right with me having sex with another man. He is straight, knowing I'm bisexual. He had assumed I would have sex with a woman. He became withdrawn as he contemplated it. And ultimately it was clear he would not be all right with me having sex with another man. So I told him, if it's not okay with you, why should it be okay with me if you have relations with the opposite sex? I'd say, because I pay all your bills and I put food in your fucking kids' mouths. And
that's not the reason, though. I mean, he signed up for that. So
I'm sure she can find someone else.
I'm sure.
So then why? How is that fair?
He signed up for that. Yeah. So go ahead. Yeah.
That put the conversation to rest for some time. He would bring it up occasionally, but it never went beyond a conversation. As time has gone on, he has brought it up more in the last year, probably every other month. I have really tried to wrap my mind around whether I would be okay with it. The idea of it under certain circumstances is appealing. I think it may be fun to play with another woman. But my mind keeps straying to other things like, why does he want so badly to experience other women? Why did you want so badly to experience other men in your 20s? The same exact reason.
So he's not mature.
But relationship now too. So it's like you got to get that up, dude. It's like, is it piss? Is it shit or get off the pot? I mean, you can't be in a relationship with this woman and then expect to go get some pussy on the side. Because let's flip that around. If she said, I want some dick on the side, I mean, I'm pretty sure you want like that. So we gotta be realistic about it.
All right, so let's put this into a prescriptive advisory claim. And keep in mind, we're not a fiduciary. We're not held liable for any results incurred by the utilization of our advice. But
could be taking our advice.
Do you prescribe to only spend time with single mothers recreationally?
Yeah, it's recreational. Yeah.
The Ruos, right?
They ain't no taking care of your kids.
Ruos, yeah.
It's recreational.
So
What's that?
recreational use only.
Oh.
So, I mean, he got himself into a bad situation. Do you think he should probably like walk away?
Yeah, I mean,
He's the one who wants to have sex with other women. She should be walking away.
Yeah, like they probably both should be walking away.
he
They have.
don't got no kids with her. I mean, she basically see him. She knows that's her meal ticket.
She's out of my league, guy. You know, like she's out of his league. She knows that he's gonna put up with whatever she throws at him.
He was trying to get some more pussy. Nah, bro, you ain't want to just chalk that one up,
He's like,
bro.
please, can I get some more pussy? She's like,
and they
no more
did open
pussy.
it up. Okay, hypothetically, they did get another girl in there, right? Okay, well. He get his little shine off, but she like girls too. But then eventually, it's going to come to conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
Can we get another guy here? I
And
had
the
a couple
fact that
your girl, and she going to win. And
CJ said, "Hey Chris, really great show. I had so much fun with you after the meeting last night. You opened my eyes to what no other man had before. I couldn't believe you. I'm so happy you are."
Who is this?
I have no idea.
What's going on here, Dennis? Oh, God.
But yeah, like cucks are born every day. A cuck is born saying like, "Hey, we should introduce another girl into our relationship," and that might just be the mustard seed
That's it, yeah.
that gives her. That's the mustard seed that gives her free reign to say like, "Oh, tit for tat. You fucked Alicia." Yep.
Yeah, she'll get way more dick than he will pussy.
Yeah, he might fuck one girl, yeah, and then she's gonna a hundredfold that shit.
And then it's only going to progress. It's going to progress. Yeah, I know guys who thinking that I'm gonna get an open relationship.
Rhythm said, "Mandingo forever."
I think it probably is Mandingo.
Yeah.
Why is his name just plain CJ though? It's like very vanilla for Mandingo.
Nah, he set himself failure right there.
CJ said, "It was so special. Our crew mixed together. We loved every minute. You're such a natural."
Oh,
Thank you, my man. I'm an attractive woman, and we have an active and fun sex life. We have a wonderful relationship. We talk to each other about everything, and I've expressed these things to him. He has been very considerate and taken the time to let me know he doesn't need
CJ
any...
said, "I'm your special friend in AA."
I wonder who the fuck that is.
special friend.
Special friend.
Yeah.
We have a wonderful relationship. We talk to each other about everything, and I've expressed these things to him. He has been very considerate and taken the time to let me know he doesn't need anything beyond me. He is a really upstanding guy. He is fucking nice guys finished last. He has never given me reason not to trust him. He's never raised his voice at me. Never.
Ripam said, "CJ, do you sit or stand when you pee?"
Yo, we all sit down when we pee if it's like super late at night and you don't want to like turn the lights on and
said,
shit.
"It's okay to want to hide it, but you're a natural boy killer."
Thanks.
I only do that when I poop. But alright.
I heard it. Rick, I got some fucking jokes for you, man. I won't share them here. But yeah, so what do we guys think? We think the relationship should be over?
Oh, is this still the same
CJ
one?
said, "I'm
You
a
still the
god."
same one?
I thought you were
I
talking.
thought we were talking. It's the same one.
I'm about to start a new one.
I thought we chalked that one up. Yeah. We go on the new one. Yeah, we've been saying, it's not going to work.
Yeah,
I
their act clashes with what they want. It's not
Yeah.
gonna work.
Yeah, it's not going to work. Yeah,
All right.
next one, yeah.
I've been with my husband for over 20 years. I'm 39, he's 40. I'm sad to say I've spent a lot of that time trying to help him improve and being resentful. This one kind of sucks. I might skip this. Because, well, like, it's actually, like, all right. I'm sad to say I've spent a lot of time, because she's not really, like, actually asking for advice. I spent a lot of that time trying to help him improve and being resentful when he didn't measure up, because her hypergamy wasn't satisfied. I thought I was such a good wife. I told him how clean, how to parent, how to be more romantic. I even told him how to be happy and appreciate his life more, without considering that the poor man would probably be a lot happier without constant judgment from his wife. A while back, I read The Empowered Wife and was shocked to realize my mothering attitude was not only unhelpful, but extremely disrespectful. I really started to see him differently, and our relationship has improved so much. I'm approaching 40, and I just decided I don't want to spend one more minute of my short time on this earth resenting the man I spend every day with. I love this girl. I've always considered. No, like it's not a good inquiry because she's not really asking for advice, but like her sentiment is great.
Sometimes I just want to rant on Reddit.
Yeah. I've always considered myself a kind and loving person, yet I habitually chose to see the worst in my husband. What a horrible way to be. Sure, he still leaves messes and isn't the most romantic person, but he has so many good qualities. He's fun with our kids. He doesn't bat an eye when I have a crazy idea. He helps when I ask. He's hot and great in bed. I can't believe I spent so many years having maintenance sex instead of allowing myself to fully enjoy this gorgeous guy. All of that to say, I see a lot of miserable spouses out there, and maybe a lot of them just need some fresh perspective. So what's your something that you love about your spouse?
Yeah, it sounds like hypergamy.
And here comes the fucking blue-haired septum pierced feminist out of the woodwork. The empowered wife? Is that like the surrendered wife? Fuck that.
What?
It's reinventing the boys will be boys mentality to capitalize on women who are fed up with their men, who are raised by this mentality and have no choice but to accept it.
Go
I
choke.
see how that was related,
Mhm.
but alright.
Go choke, lady.
Yeah, like just fucking.
No one wants you. Get out of here, scram. That's what she can do.
Scream!
Yeah, that's what she can do. Yeah.
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to
Get
talk
out of
to
here,
you.
bitch.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Oh, this guy's got a fucking bad one. I'm 35, my wife's 35. She's seemingly jerking me around on children. Do I have the right to be upset? I want men's input only. This is bad, dude. Basically, we've been married for 6 years.
Oh, yeah.
So she was already 29 when you married her. Already in the danger zone.
Danger.
We've been together for 8, known each other 18. When getting married, my wife had agreed that we would try to have children as it was something important to me. And while she was younger and not 100% convinced, she figured it was something she wanted. At first, it was, let's enjoy marriage for a couple of years. Why ruin our time together with a baby? She wanted to lose some weight and enjoy her new body first. But then it was 4 years, and we just kept pushing it. Then, last year, at 5 years, she promised me that we'd begin trying this May. Unfortunately, due to the mess with the federal government, she chose to leave her job for a new one. This means that it's not a good time to have children. She'll need to get established at her new job and be there long enough for FMLA and maternity leave, etc. At the same time, we had agreed before she had switched her job that because of previous career sacrifices for the family on my side, it was my turn to be able to go and find a new, better place to work. This has all been superseded by her new job and the need for me to keep mine for a few months while we see if the job is stable, etc. Then we quickly come to the slow period of the holidays, and then in February, March, I'm due to get a very large first-time ever bonus, and we're going to have to use to cover her student loans since she's no longer student loan public service forgiveness eligible. What a fucking mouthful. Leaving us with $100,000 loan to pay back when she was 1.5 years from having them entirely forgiven. Now, it just feels like I've been taken for a ride. We're even further from kids than before. We're looking at geriatric pregnancy now and less time to try for more than one healthy child. At the same time, my career has continued to take a back seat, despite the fact that I'm higher earner, and given our field difference, I always will be.
Mandingo said, it's Mandingo.
Has anybody else gone through something like this? What helped you? It feels like I can't even have an opinion about it because I know it's not my body and I'm not the one who had...
Rick M. said, sorry, thanks for correcting me.
I think he's talking about Mandingo. I'm not the one who has to take the risks of being pregnant.
Said, Chris, we read the fuck book in your bed and it was so special when you got hard. Mandingo said, big.
The what book?
I
I
get hard.
don't know. Chris, we read the big book in your bed and it was so special when you got hard.
Mandingo said, big book.
I must have... Nah, I'm not even going to engage.
The Bible?
blah 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 blah. Risk of being pregnant, given all those discomfort that comes with it.
It sounds like she don't want his kid. She don't want his kid. They've been together that long. They could have been had one. She don't want his kid. She got with him because she was getting older and she saw it as a plan, a secure retirement plan. Because they could have had 6 years. They could have had at least one by now. One. I ain't think I have an army. At least 6 years you've been married. You need to squeeze out one. Like it's either she on birth control or she got a tooth. She probably got a tubes tied in. Tell them in 6 years, no accidental kid. You married. I'm calling. There's something going on right there.
Do you say the husband should file for divorce?
Not
Oh,
filing.
they're married?
Yeah, they've been married for like 8 years. I think they said they're married for 6 years.
It's like he's fucked him away. Honestly, he's like if he can divorce her. He's fucked him away.
I would
Mandingo
divorce.
said, Giannis sucks Bacos is the best.
Or I would.
Tacos?
Or I thought you see the piece.
That was Giannis.
It's
not
The
Giannis.
fuck?
I see the piece. No, but I think I think maybe having.
Rip M said, exactly. 6 years means it's never gonna be a good time to have kids.
Yeah, I would say have that heart to heart with her. What's going on here? And if she don't want to have that kid, I think we need to go our separate ways.
Because she's got 100. What did he say? 150,000 or 100,000? She's got $100,000 loan that you're responsible for right now.
That's why marriage is so stupid. I had a cousin. He got married and his wife hid debt from him, and he didn't know until a few months later because they called him and asked when they married, and he found out all this other debt that she hid from him, and his credit score dropped by 100 points. So it's like, yeah, he was pissed about that. So it's like, this guy's trying to screw him away. It's like, you got with her with that much debt? Like, that much debt, dude? That's insane. I would never marry one that had that much debt on her head. I don't care how fine she is or what. I don't care. $100,000 debt? No. So ain't like getting no kids out. She saw him as a plan. He's his retirement plan.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
He's a 401 husband. Yeah, like your turn should be over,
And
brother.
She ain't have no kids. She's 35, 36 by now. They have
Yeah.
They have a little autistic baby probably at best. You don't need that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he messed up.
All right, here's the next one. Would you guys have a problem with this? My wife has many, in capitals, narcissistic tendencies. However, something I found odd is my wife, well, this is something that you should have identified and, dealt with before she became your wife. I found it odd that my wife texts the exact same photo to me and then to her married male coworker.
Oh.
At first glance, things seemed innocent, but she does this all the time and sometimes sends them different selfies.
Oh, no.
Or if her and our daughter,
Oh, no.
and I'm never in anything. She even sent selfies from our family trip to Disney after he texted her while we were on vacation. How her vacation was. The selfies were only of her. They talk about work, both ER nurses, and their gardens. Send pics of their gardens back and forth. They have flirted in the past, and she calls him Hubs in her text. I'm not down with that. She's just too friendly with him, refuses to stop talking to him, and says nothing is happening. Am I overreacting?
No, she fucking him.
No, you're not overreacking, bro. Like,
She wants to, at least.
That's too much, because I'm like this. If the roles were reversed, and he would text him the chick pictures, but she didn't. All that. Yeah, she can. Oh, yeah.
keep in mind.
What else is there to keep in mind?
Keep in mind, you don't own this woman. She is not yours. It's just your turn. All right, like so.
It's a share.
You need to move on. It's not your turn any longer. I mean, what? How are you gonna move on? You're handcuffed. I guess you could, fucking file for divorce. That's gonna cost you.
Fortune.
Yeah. So you're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
That's how a lot of guys become cucks, I think. A lot of guys, they probably want to leave her, but they know if they do it, they want to be financially ruined, they want to see their kids. I feel a lot of guys, they just accept it, just deal with it. I'm for real. I mean, sometimes they accept it to deal with it because they know what's going to happen.
The crazy thing is I'm not like on Reddit like, show me cheating whores, like, and like that's the shit that's coming up.
On like r/.
No, dude, these are in like marriage. These are in like marriage and relationship
What
advice.
do you think
Like,
they're gonna talk about?
but like, where
It's marriage advice. It's not marriage bragging. Like,
My marriage was so great.
of course they're gonna be talking about
it's
the
terrible.
main things of cheating, communication, like.
No sex.
But it's yeah. All right, here's the next one. My fiance at the time, now my wife, fucking brought up the idea of fooling around with others.
See?
We both never been with anyone other than each other, and frankly, the thought of it sounded fun.
That's what he thinks.
So I agreed.
Oh, God.
Fast forward over a year, nothing has happened. No biggie. I'm in no rush. Figured we would take baby steps together in exploring this. I mean, you're taking baby steps. She's taking baby legs. Then one evening, my wife drops a bomb on me that she has been seeing a coworker for almost a year. Started only a few months after we got married. I'm now dealing with a critical mental health crisis. It's been 6 months since finding out, and I stare at apps every day, trying to find a person to do the same. Yeah, why do you think you're going to have the sexual optionality of a woman?
You're not, bro. Like, the reason why she had your relationship was that was kind of her out right there to say, okay, I can let him maybe, because she might don't care he fucks some other bitch. That was just her out right there, and then she just finally had the ball and say, look, I'm fucking some other child. That's what
Rick
happened.
M. said, get a lawyer, dude.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you need to chalk that one up, dude.
And the kicker is, I don't want to. I feel empty and hopeless, and I think that finding someone will make me feel better, but no. I make a stupid decision of agreeing, and now I'm reaping my reward. I went from being a hopeful man with his life ahead of him to a broken boy who wishes I wouldn't have signed up for agreeing. I've pushed away my friends, my family. Why'd you do that? Who told you to do that? Like, fucking, even if she told you to do that, like, why'd you do that? Yeah, you're isolated. That's right where she wants you.
Perfect. Yeah, you weak and you be dependent on her entirely.
Men, if she asks this of you, be better than me and walk away. No shit, dude. Like, ain't nobody fucking wants a cuck's advice.
And see,
Why are you-
and let's circle back to the other one where the guy asked the girl. So
Rick
you
M. said, what a pussy. Time to ask her to watch.
yeah, so basically, we did both sides of the fence right there. Know what I mean? So like,
Like, if you propose opening up the relationship on her end, like pretty much on any end, but especially if you give any quarter for opening up her side of the relationship, you're gonna become a cuck. It's gonna happen.
She's going. Ain't no man. Ain't going to win. I done seen chicks who you got no way she get piped down, and she got a roster of dick.
Yeah.
And you be surprised. And maybe some chicks in married couples. You be what? Her, him, yes. And that's how it probably starts. Is like, oh, let's try this out. And like you said, a year or so later, they broke it. They just accepted Tyrone and Chad coming by there on the weekend, or she going over there. That's how it starts. And like I said, cheaper to keep them. And also the embarrassment too. Just imagine you get divorced and then you find that the whole town know your wife is fucking everywhere. That's shame right there.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of guys they just swallow that. They keep that in. They ain't know she fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry, but he keep that shame in and said, look, shame get out there. You know that shame get out there. It's just a rat.
Oh my God, this guy's. The vast majority of women don't want to sleep with married men. However, men don't give a shit about sleeping with a married woman. It's not long after agreeing that men realize the line of women waiting to fuck them is non-existent. But there's a line out the door of men wanting to fuck your wife. Next thing you know, you're either in the corner with a video camera watching some guy rail your wife hoping to get sloppy seconds, or she bonds with another guy and eventually leaves you. This guy says, bro spin, truth. Fucking truth. Stay with me now.
Stay with me now.
This guy says, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. It's very true every time. Oh, God. I didn't realize, like, cuckoldry is, like,
it's
so
big,
rampant,
man.
dude.
It's
like,
big, and people is mistaken for just the white guys. No, the black guys. I've seen some black guys where they let their wives get in. It's just the thing nowadays. You see, it seems like you talk to them. Well, how long you been together for? A couple of years. Okay, how long you been doing this? So we just start doing this maybe like a year or so ago. Okay, so this is something new to change it up. Yeah. Then you always see the guy. He looks like, hi, yeah, I'm here. He looks so broken and sad. dead inside.
Her request to open the relationship was her basically letting you know she wanted to cheat on you if she wasn't already.
She did.
Fast forward, and now you found out she's been cheating on you the whole time. If she thinks you guys are good and just going to keep on... Wait, if she thinks you guys are good and just going to keep on keeping on, just know she's exploiting you for your labor and security. She wants sex with him and you for your resources. Men never win in open relationships. Women can always get laid. Men, if they're lucky. Swinging or threesomes is a bit different because you're bringing in a third or fourth into an existing. But I promise you, so this guy has an experience as a cuck. I promise you, watching from the side, I cut it off, but he's a cuck.
Yeah. Yeah, watch a woman get pounded out and pleasure beyond what you can do. That's got to be a blow to the ego.
All right, so let's take a slight turn for the time being. I know it's like a touchy subject. What are your guys... I'll start with you, Cherney. What are your thoughts on the fucking Cassie Diddy thing?
I don't really follow it. Is Cassie the main accuser? Or?
Yeah, like she's, like, I guess the main victim.
Yeah,
but she was in a committed relationship and a marriage, I think, with a child for a long stretch of the freak offs. She was married to, do you know his name?
Alex Fine.
Nasty probably knows much more.
Diddy and Cassie were an item for a while, and everyone know about the Diddy parties back in the day. We didn't know what the Diddy's party were, the Diddy parties, right? Then it came out that Diddy parties a little wild, and she was going to testify. So Diddy paid her a bunch of money, not even a day later, to kind of shut it down. But then it all went to court anyway, so all the secrets had to come out in court. And for 4 days, she was on the stand telling everything. And she had a husband sitting there talking about how she...
CJ and Chris Boylove said, Chris, I'm so happy you will never be a cuck because you're all mine. Boylove doesn't have to worry about that. Gerald's right.
So basically, for 4 days in a row, she had to tell all the sordid details about what was going on at these parties. And it came out that multiple men were peeing in her mouth and all kinds of stuff. I mean, multiple guys were talking, jacking off in her mouth, and she had sores and STDs, all kinds of stuff. Like, just imagine hearing your woman's sexual history in front of everyone in a courtroom in this film. And this is supposed to be her husband. They already have 2 kids together. She just had a baby like last week. So he's been with her for like 6-7 years. And then one thing came out was that he FaceTimed her while she's with Diddy, and she picked up.
Like she was getting plowed.
She was at a Diddy party getting her thing, you know what I mean? And then he FaceTimed, so...
Hey, how are you doing, sweetheart?
So
you still working on that album?
So it's like...
Yeah.
There's one of the things like... She probably maybe I did a little something, but I don't think he knew everything. I don't think he knew she was on her knees getting used as a fountain. You know what I mean? Like, so, and he had to hear that in front of... Just imagine your woman doing all that and all your boys hear all... You know what I mean? So just imagine that guy right there. So that's why he asked. And then Cassie, they made her out to be a victim, but like, he was with the guy for 10 years.
With Diddy for 10 years?
She was with about 10 years. She was with him. Yeah.
I think maybe even
for
longer.
a while. She was with for a while. And then come find out she was starting some of the freak offs. She was initiating it. It wasn't like... They made it sound like she was a victim, like Diddy had her in the cage and took her out for the freak.
Yeah.
No, she was with it.
Like a madam.
Oh, she was with it. Yeah, she was with it. Yeah, she started to organize it, but the world think that the husband didn't know. She probably told him a little bit. She probably made it sound like Diddy was this bad, evil dude, but she was with it. And he had to find that out in public, in court. So he heard the truth.
I'm starting to think that Diddy was like, because I thought Diddy was like a fucking Cosby or a R. Kelly. Like I don't.
Why can't it be both?
Because I don't think he wasn't doing it with minors, right?
No, it was not. It just sounded like it was just some sex parties.
Yeah.
It sounded like it was just some grown folks having sex parties, and it's Hollywood. You know, it's gonna get wild, but they made it sound like Diddy was drugging, and raping, and all this other stuff. It just sounded like it was a lot of people having consensual sex, and they was freaks. They was doing they were doing a little more than extra. So I don't think no crime was committed. It was just probably more of a
And why is it in court?
That's what everyone trying to figure out right now. Like, I mean, I don't think no crime was committed.
Then I don't think they'd be taking it this seriously if nothing happened.
Well, I think that Diddy had a lot of high-profile people. Like, there's pictures of.
Having high-profile sex isn't.
Yeah, I mean.
It is if it gets out. There's pictures of
sex
of Jay-Z sitting there. Go have a good time. Beyonce getting fucked by Diddy.
Oh,
like,
apparently, so there's a lot of that.
Like there's people there's billionaires with their pictures of their wives like getting fucked by Diddy. Like they don't want that shit. Yeah, they don't want that shit out there. You know what I mean?
Dirty little secrets about to come out. Like all the athletes, the celebrities, whatever. All these little dirty little secrets because apparently Diddy recorded everything. So there's stuff out there that has come out. So it's like everyone's scared. It sounds like, but from what it sounds like, there was no crime committed. It sounds like they were just having some sex parties, and it just got a little wild. But it sounded like everyone that was there wanted to be there or got invited to go. And Cassie, she was no victim by no means. Like 10 years, and you initiating and letting guys pee in your mouth. I mean, you got to sit there and let that happen. You can't just let. Nah. So she ain't no victim. She had fun with that.
Yeah, like I think just another example of a cuck. You know, it sucks.
And then, like you said, assume your woman did everything. Just assume she did the work. She have a pretty face and all that, and act nice. Just assume somebody spit in her mouth. You just a urinal one day.
And if you can live with that, proceed. I couldn't live with.
But it's one thing you just assume that. But it's one thing when you hear her talking about it. Now I didn't hear the testimony, but I heard enough online. Like, yeah, I can just imagine what went on.
Yeah, like I mean, I draw the line at peeing in my girl's mouth.
It's one thing if you just you assume she did it.
Yeah,
but it's nothing when you hear her say it out her mouth when she swore on the Bible, like she got to tell the truth. That's like, God damn. So yeah, that'll make you look at it a whole lot different after that. And he's married to it, just had a baby, just had a baby. So how do you do this? How do you do this situation? They had 3 kids.
The second that she got that settlement money, divorce, bitch. I want half that shit. I'm out of here, yo. Like,
so Diddy gave her that big settlement to keep everything quiet. Because she said she was going to tell, and not even a day later, Diddy paid her out. But then, because he suggested that she sue Diddy, she made herself sound like she was a victim. So she said, "Oh, you should sue Diddy and get some money from him." She said, "That's a good idea." And now he got to hear the gory truth of how she got that money. I bet he wish he didn't do that shit now.
So, me and my girlfriend have been together 1.5 years. Since we met each other, we've both said we never dated anyone else since our first date. She has a small yearly journal, and I wanted to see what she had written for our first date.
God.
I wanted to see if she mentioned me in our first date.
Never go through the phone or the journal. You will not be happy.
I invaded her privacy by doing this, and I realized it's not something I should have done.
Nope.
I was not looking to catch her in anything, though.
Yes, you were. You were reading her journal. You were trying to catch something.
I was hoping that it was going to say she felt butterflies in her stomach after I took her to get linguine. 2 days after our first date, I saw that she had brought a guy home from the club that night. And he fucked her raw and nutted in her guts. No, he didn't say that. But that's what happened. My curiosity got the best of me. And I continued reading, and I saw that she had met up to have a walk with another dude she was dating in a situationship with previously. The same evening she came to me. I'm a bit of a loss on what to do with this information. I feel like my trust has taken a hit, but at the same time, I've also violated her trust by reading her diary. Had I known this earlier in our dating, I would never have progressed the relationship and I would have cut it off. Now we love each other, and I don't imagine myself breaking up over this.
You were cut now. Sign up. Sign up for the coach shoes. Start driving into it. Start driving all the time around house. Sit in the car and sit on the couch or sit on the cut chair.
Yo, like pussies need like that. You know the factory. You know, like it's been this many days since the last accident. Like this. Pussies need like that shit. Like it's been this many days since another dick was inside me. Like
that's what I always say. Just assume she's never yours. It's like
she's not yours. Like it's just your turn.
Like Steve Harvey had a joke a long time ago, like back 30 years ago. I was a kid when Steve Harvey did this. He's still doing stand up, and he said women have multiple men for different things. They'll have. And it depends where you get put at. So they'll have that man that they know they can call because they short on the rent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They got that man they call because he a handyman. You know what I mean?
Sometimes they even have him saved in their phones as that. Like sometimes this is food. Yeah, like
this is ride.
Yeah.
Or she need a ride somewhere. I'll call. Or then he said, or she had that old man. She go rub his little bald peanut head.
Sugar daddy.
He'll give her some money out his pension or whatever. And then she got that Mandingo that hitter. But she know he ain't shit, but he can hit out the box.
With a hit squad.
With a hit squad. Then she'll have the husband, the guy that so Steve Harvey said this joke a long time ago, but it's true though.
So what box do you want to be in? Do you want to be ride box? Do you want to be friend box? Do you want to be husband box? Or you want to be dick box?
Yeah, so Steve Harvey had a joke. So she sounded like she got multiple guys with different jobs. So you better, if he gonna accept it. Not.
Oh, this is the worst part. See, honestly.
It gets worse.
Dude, it gets so much. Well, maybe to me.
It's the same one.
Yeah.
It gets worse.
So like, that's not that bad. Oh, big deal. Like when you were first starting to talk to each other and stuff, she fucked another guy. Big deal. But it took me a month, 8+ dates before we slept together. So she fucked this guy, meeting him at the club.
Damn.
But she made you wait. That is.
Yes.
See, I'm okay if a girl throws it around easy. That's no big deal. But like if she makes you wait,
make him wait.
That's a death sentence.
That's what I tell chicks. I make guys wait. No, you don't. You probably met a guy the same day and gave him pussy, so you're not gonna play these games, lady. Come on now, like no. And then he took her on dates. I'm telling you, story myself. I don't really do dates like that. I remember I met this one chick, a coworker of mine. She got divorced 3 times. It was just something that we just wanted to have sex with her. And we hooked up one night. All right, we hooked up, and then a few days later, she asked me to go out for dinner. I said, all right, fine.
Sure,
no problem. We went out to dinner, and then she told me something. I was sitting there, and I felt sick. She was married 3 times, and she had kids by all others. Yeah, I mean, I after sick when I still watched her married 3 times. But like she had nice titties, that's what I'm saying. But anyway,
okay.
She said I was the first man to ever take her on a real date. Just go to a Bahama Breeze, which is a half step above Red Lobster. And I was like, wait. So you've been married 3 times and your husband's never took you to a restaurant? And you're like, everybody saying no. I said, what did y'all do? Oh, we just hung out the house and stuff like that. I'm like, and I felt so stupid. I'm like, well, yeah, we had sex. I'm like, this woman got married to 3 men that didn't even take her nowhere. And gave them kids.
Street. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
So, yeah, granted, they got together eventually, but it's got to be a hit to you as a man. It was a hit to me. Like, damn. Yeah, we hooked up the first night, but still, I took you on a date, and we just messing around. But you gave your womb to other men who never even took you nowhere. And I'm not saying you got to take her somewhere fancy. The fact that you've been with this woman and you never went to a restaurant.
So,
yeah,
Trini, would that rub you the wrong way?
It rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, would that rub you the wrong way if you found out, maybe from like a journal or something, that a girl made you wait and gave it up to another guy in one night?
No, fair.
Well, what does that say about her desire for you, if that was the situation?
She wants to settle down more?
and that doesn't make you feel bad at all?
No.
So you'd be cool to hear if, like, she met some guy at the club, he bought her a drink, and she rode his dick in the backseat of the car that night. But meanwhile, you had to take her on 6, 7, 8, 9 dates. You had to hear all her stories and all that stuff. And that guy didn't spend not a dime or time.
I think he says...
That might bother me a little bit.
I think he even... okay, it wasn't the same night that he took her on a date, but it was 2 days later that it, like that was.
Katrina Blair said, Machu.
Yo, it's Katrina.
Katrina!
The fuck's up?
Hey.
What's my
Oh,
shoe?
yeah. Oh, she
Macho.
yeah, Katrina loves when I take her to the top because the cream rises to the top. Ooh, yeah.
All right, Katrina. Maybe you could weigh in, right? What does it say about a woman if she's got 2 guys, right? Guy A, she meets at the club. She goes home with him to his place, and he beats her cheeks, right? Guy B, she goes on many dates, let's say 8 dates, and she finally on like the 9th date gives him some pussy. What does it say about her feelings for guy A, guy B? If you could, please.
What? I felt
Katrina
the
Blair said she doesn't like B as much.
See?
Katrina Blair said a girl will break rules for man she likes.
Yo, my girl, mama,
Katrina,
fucking
this is why I be
Katrina,
friends.
she sounds like a fucking, sounds like a thug.
She kept it
Like,
real.
yeah, like
She kept it real. It's the truth.
facts, yo.
So that man, the boyfriend that read the diary, I know he feeling some type of way right now. Like, hold on, what does this guy have that I don't have?
So why is she even giving it up to begin with?
So,
the guy?
like Katrina said, a girl will break rules for
Yeah,
a guy
but
she
why
likes.
even do this whole dance with Guy B if you don't even like?
Some
Because
like,
Guy B probably has a good, reliable job. Yeah,
He's
he's probably like a nice, reliable.
safe.
Like it's like if you're going across the ocean, like you don't want to do it in a speedboat. Like what happens if turbulence occurs? What happens if you get caught in the eye of the storm and you're in this speedboat? You would much rather have like a big ship, a big safe ship. But what you're gonna have more fun on, a big safe ship or a fun speedboat that's gonna rock on the wake? Yeah, like
It depends what this cruise has.
no, I didn't say cruise.
You
I just said
a big boat.
A big
No,
boat.
that's
You
be
can
like,
put more stuff on a big boat.
Listen, some chicks, they
So shuffleboard.
it's just a big freight liner, like a big freight liner.
Like some chicks see man they like, they don't care.
Chris and CJ Cuckin in a tree said, Chris, I hate you keep blocking me. It's okay. We will see each other at the next AA meeting and work on my 13th step. Good night, my hard cock boy winking face with stuck out tongue.
So
Katrina
long.
Blair said, first official date with my new man. I let him beat my cheek.
My girl, yo, my girl.
Before the first date, he
You
started
was-
going on.
Like, you was just horny too. Also, you was like, mama needs this tonight. Listen, he looked out tonight. He found him a single mama. He knew what time it was.
My nigga.
Yeah. Katrina had that sitter that night, and she sat that night. Hey, I ain't mad at you, girl. Get it.
So I said in response to this little,
Why do you respond to all this?
I don't to all of them, but I'm assuming you must have read every single page of that diary. Otherwise, how could you be sure it was only a one-time thing? Sounds like your boyfriend material, which is actually not a compliment. Waiting 8 dates to sleep with her when that other guy probably hit on the first night. Women make rules for betas and break rules for alphas. I wouldn't expect her to repent for her sins if you confront her. Just going to be a lecture about you violating her trust. If this is something you can live with, then proceed and swallow it in secrecy. I have a suspicion this will drive you two to break up.
That will always be in the back of his mind no matter what. So. And that's why you don't go snooping. Don't go snooping in their phone, computer, diary. Just assume it's the worst and just call it a day and just go from there.
Yep.
And whatever you read, it will not be good.
Chris and CJ Cuckin in a tree said, don't forget the lube next time. Our spit mixed was nice though.
Yo,
You got you in the mire, didn't you?
Cherney,
What?
do you think this is our ex-roommate Chris?
Why would he?
Do you see up some?
What do you mean see up?
There's like Chris Fullen message retracted.
What? Where does it say that?
It says it on my screen.
No,
You probably have admin access. I don't have admin access.
if I chose on your side.
So it's right in between a message I deleted from CJ and Chris Boy Love and Katrina Blair. Right
When?
before Katrina said macho. It didn't pop up because he retracted his message.
When he said special guy from AA, I thought of him, but I don't think. Why would he be making these random weird messages?
Well,
Hey,
why did he
hey,
just retract his message
Hey,
though?
he's interacting with it. Who
But
cares?
I don't think he.
Yeah, he's in. Hey,
I don't think he,
Hey,
he's probably. He probably said something else that's unrelated to
you
these.
get interaction.
Did he?
It's
Did
good.
he? Like, does it
Negative,
say?
positive,
Does
good.
it say Chris Boland for any other points, or was it
No,
one time?
it's the only time I've seen him
Then
comment.
It probably isn't. It's
probably-
probably a
it's
separate issue.
It's probably some random guy that you probably had subscribed from Xbox, whatever, fucking
How
around
does
with
he
shit.
even? How does he even message it and retract it that fast that we don't even hear it?
You
Well, there is a little bit of a delay, but I'm seeing it right here. Unless this is a glitch in the matrix, like I'm seeing him right here, message and retract that shit.
Show. Forget about it.
Yeah.
He can search from the show.
Was it in between Katrina and Chris, or was that like earlier?
Yeah, it was right in between CJ and Chris Boy Love and Katrina. Sorry, all right, we'll fucking.
Yeah, don't expect to show you.
Hi, if that's you.
Hi.
This past weekend was my sister's wedding. She had her bachelor party on Friday.
Oh,
Her
God.
friend planned it and didn't
Oh.
tell us what we were doing or where.
Oh,
Turns out we went to a club that had male strippers.
of course.
It was funny and cringy. I didn't interact because honestly I'm nervous and scared around other men that aren't my husband. Good woman. I don't know where I put my... Oh, here we go. She's a clever girl. Turns out, blah, 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 blah. After that, we went to a regular strip club, and to be honest, I was really drunk and had my fun there. I threw money and put money in G-strings and got a little handsy. I've been with the same man for 18 years. It was something new and exciting. We don't really go out any places. Well, the next day, it was my soon-to-be brother-in-law's night. My sister and him go out to these places apparently all the time. This is where it gets interesting. They first go to an Ojos Locos. I don't know, I guess a taco place.
Crazy
That's
eyes.
We have talked about this place before, and it's always been a hard no.
What is it? Okay.
Sounds
Probably like a Hooters or something like that. Oh
Or a
God,
strip club.
maybe yeah. Then they ended up at a strip club. No, so it's not a strip club, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's like a Hooters probably or something like that. They didn't come home until 3:30 a.m. Our girls' night ended at 12. Also, the next day he confessed that he was throwing money and even got to motorboat.
Motorboat?
That's what
Motorboat?
What do you want to play?
So,
You motorboat son of a bitch. You old sailor, you.
He was a motorboating son of a bitch. He's an old sailor. He was motorboating them strippers. Did he cross a line? I'm not sure because he says the girl just.
You stand there. Hell, half time they pull your face in the titty and they go ahead get it off.
I'm not sure. He says the girl just grabbed his head on her breast. She probably did, yeah. Like
Right. Yeah, you get a laugh. Sounds about right. Yeah.
this wasn't my decision to go to the strip club. I hadn't planned it and wasn't going to say no to my sister. I guess both of us felt inclined to go because it was family. I'm 34 and feel I'm too old for these places. I was a little mad about the stripper, to be honest, but it's weird that it. But is it weird that it also excites me? I'm still pissed, of course, but
Please not.
he has proven his loyalty and love for me time again, and I can tell he feels really bad. I can't stop thinking about another woman getting that close to my husband. I don't know if it's making me super mad or horny.
Well, if this
But-
excites you.
But once again, like you gotta just, it's over. Yeah, because
Why is it over?
if you introduce some third girl into the relationship,
Yep.
you're gonna become a cuck. You know, like
Or-
it's a slippery slope.
Or she
But
take,
she's
or
excited by
she'll
that
take,
part.
or she'll take your man.
What? What'd you say, Cherney?
But she's excited by that part. And it's not like the case of like introducing a girl and the girl wants other guys. It sounds like she wants to see that.
I agree.
Some girls do,
Yeah.
but again, she's risking her potential marriage too. Because he gets some new pussy, you know. I'm tired of this bitch.
Right.
So yeah, that's.
I agree.
I think he'd be okay with it.
No,
I
he's
agree.
okay. Yeah, but she didn't fuck the shit up.
Yeah, like on its face, I think it could be a good idea. I think it could work. I mean, it could work. So could So could buy a Melania coin. It could work. It could.
No, that can't work. That's absolutely different.
So could putting your life savings into Ethereum. That could work, but like.
But it's about likelihood of working.
Yeah,
In this particular situation, it could more likely.
I don't.
Yeah. It sounds like she's actually into it and is not at terms with it.
Hey, she cool with it?
She does sound
she's not looking for a man to be introduced into.
She does sound very bi-curious, and she sounds turned off by other men and not turned off at all by other women. So like it does have some prospects.
Unless she just turns gay.
Katrina Blair said, "What about when the guy said, hey, let's have an open relationship? They do it, but he doesn't really get bitches, and many dudes hit her up and he gets mad." Thoughts?
This is what we've been talking about all episode, Katrina. Like, you're fucked if you try and open up a relationship. If you're the man, I mean, like, and if you're the woman, you're literally fucked. Like.
Because that new woman comes to that man.
Yeah.
Katrina Blair said, "Sorry, came late."
That's okay.
No, it's all good. Thank you for coming at all. Early's late. I don't know what it is. Late,
better than never.
But never late is better. Yeah. All right. But yeah, like Katrina, I think it's very perilous to ask to open up the relationship. There's a good chance that the girl's gonna end up on Hedonism Island in Jamaica. And the guy's going to end up on the, like, wicker chair, like, using his tears for lubricant to jerk his little pecker.
Why she ain't banged?
I went through my girlfriend's phone, found out she has an STD.
Okay.
I feel like there's no way she has an STD.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess.
No way.
Let's read. My girlfriend fell asleep while I was playing the game, and I don't know why, but I regretfully went through it. Now she's told me that she's been through my phone a long time ago, but there's nothing for her to worry about. So I didn't think much of it, and I laughed it off. But thinking about that moment popped up in my head, so I decided, why not go through hers? I went to her messages and saw an old message from 2023. That's not that old. With a guy, and she said she went to the doctor and found out she had herpes. But they have her medication for it, and it cleared, and she doesn't have it. After I read that, I woke her up and lied and said someone with the same name as the guy in her phone DM'd me and told me she had herpes and wants me to know. She denied knowing anyone with that name and saying she does not have herpes. We've been to the doctor recently for the flu, and they never said anything about it also. I need some advice.
Check for herpes when you're checking for the flu.
Well, and you can't check for herpes with anything, like maybe a herpes test.
You would specifically get checked for,
but
an STD.
not most panel STD tests don't check for herpes.
Yeah,
it's
I know. I'm saying you would specifically get checked for an STD. You wouldn't. Oh, I've got the flu. You check for herpes while you're at it.
Yeah, I think I got the flu, Doc. That's not all you got.
What?
I got good news and bad news. What's the good news? You don't have AIDS.
Katrina Blair
Okay.
said, "Just for your herpes. You got that shit forever. They give you medication to help with outbreak."
Yeah, it's like chickenpox. It's the herpes zoster virus.
Can herpes just go away with medication? Does the message need to be brought up? What the hell should I do? She had a UTI a few months ago. They did blood work. Didn't say anything about fucking herpes.
What is wrong with this guy?
This commenter says herpes are for life, and then this person says, hopefully herpes is not his peas now. And this person says, it's definitely theirs peas. And this guy says, their peas, maybe they should go see a therapist because I know I'd be pissed. You gotta love these word puns, Journey.
I thought you didn't like word puns.
But the therapies, maybe they should
when it's about sex is when you like it.
Best thread of bees ever. All fun and games until it's RPs.
Okay.
Hang around 7-Eleven, then it's Slurpees.
I think they're getting too much.
All right. That's most of them. I probably have a few others if you guys want to.
Sure.
All right, this one's kind of like lighthearted. It's not about fucking and sucking and cucking, which is what the show is mostly about. Katrina, if this is your first time tuning in. She always called me just the boyfriend, so I helped her move quietly. My girlfriend's sister never liked me. Every time we were around. What?
This is already off to a bad start.
No, but it's all right. So listen to the whole thing. She never liked
Katrina Blair said, speaking of cucking, Eric.
Hey.
Every time we were around family, she'd say stuff like, "You're just her boyfriend, not family," or "Don't get too comfortable."
What the heck?
Yeah, be like,
This is rude.
"Fuck you, bitch." I let it slide for over a year because I don't want to start drama.
They're starting. They're calling you a bitch. Mason.
A few months ago, she needed help moving apartments. Nobody else was free. Oh, well, I wonder why. Her charming personality didn't attract anybody to move all of her shit.
I thought it was her
Shut-
family, not her.
It's his girlfriend's sister.
Yeah.
So his
Oh,
girlfriend's
They're helping. He's helping
Yeah. She needed help moving apartments. Nobody else was free, and she asked me. I said sure. Showed up early, loaded the truck, even brought her a coffee. She was kind of shocked. When we finished, she just looked at me and said, "I didn't think you'd actually show."
Why?
I just smiled and said, "Yeah, I'm just the boyfriend of your sister, remember?" She stared at me for a second and acted guiltily. She's been way more respectful since.
I feel like that's a fake story. I don't think that would happen. I feel like if you say, "Yeah, I'm just the boyfriend," she's gonna be pissy. She's not gonna be like, "Oh, I'm just rethinking my whole life
You
now."
don't talk shit to me, expect you to help. Fuck you.
FYS. Fuck your sister.
For real.
And why would she even say, "I
I mean,
didn't
can I
expect you
put
to know"?
this
Why
in?
did you invite her?
Like,
Yeah,
fuck that,
I'm move all this shit, get a herniated disc in my spine,
Yeah,
but like I'm
and
fucking.
bring your coffee
yeah.
too. Get the fuck out of here. That's how-
I cheated.
The end.
Start
Okay.
finish.
Hello, I'm a 45-year-old woman, married for 16 years to a 46-year-old man. My husband and I have 4 kids, and I'm a cheater. At the start of our marriage, things were good. We had fights about small things. Then I noticed he was searching up old girlfriends, watching porn at times, or contacting old girlfriends. These things really hurt me, especially at the time. My husband wasn't showing much interest in me sexually or really anything. Over time, I expressed that I wanted to be more intimate, that I felt neglected. I begged, cried, and communicated my feelings to him. I told him he was pushing me away, but he kept pushing me away. If I cried, he would just go to sleep. After years of this, my self-esteem, self-worth, everything was in the dumps. I couldn't believe someone I loved so much would hurt me like this. I felt like I was begging and chasing him. One time I came home to find he had made a major decision that wasn't good for the entire family, and it's just like I snapped. I had to just fuck some guy. I decided from that point on, I was taking control. And I started talking to an old high school friend. How's taking control? You're just fucking. Like, this. The friend's been there, blah, blah, blah. I had originally planned to leave my husband before the actual affair. But then you probably realize that the guy who was fucking you was like not a secure option, because I was just tired of the behavior, the lack of emotional blah 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 blah. I prayed a lot. I was did God answer your prayers? Was he like, go fuck someone else, sweetheart?
Here's some dick.
I became depressed. I'm still depressed. I didn't have the money to leave, and I was fearful of what splitting would do to the kids. Oh, yeah, but
fearful what happened to her. Fuck
Yeah.
the kids. Fearful about her.
Fuck your kids. We got pregnant. Oh God, you and your husband? And my husband sat down with me and basically said, "Oh shit."
With the affair,
She got knocked up by her an affair partner. Then her husband sat her down and said, or
Are you reading this right, Lynch?
No.
Are you reading it right, Lynch?
no. So all right, this is actually fucked up.
Okay.
So they already had 2 kids.
I thought they had 4.
Yeah, I had 4.
Oh shit, maybe. All right. Well, this is just a long ass story. I was like paraphrasing, but now it's getting juicy and I care. We got pregnant after having our 2 kids, and my husband sat me down and basically said I needed an abortion. I was upset. I couldn't believe it. We were married. Things were rocky, but I couldn't believe it had come to that. I left a few days after and went to a clinic alone because I felt like...
Was it like because he knew that it wasn't his? Or? Why do you want to abort?
After several years of going through the same situation, I told him after the affair. Honestly, he always said if I ever had an affair, it was over. So after going through everything at one point, I wanted the relationship over, but I wasn't strong enough. Well, after telling him to my surprise, he decided to stay. After seeing his face, I regretted my actions more. I never thought he cared. After we decided to work on things, after I promised to not see the guy again, it was over at least 6 years prior. I found that my accountability for my actions will never be good enough. His behavior towards me was a little better at first, but now it's back to normal. Now that he knows about the affair, everything is my fault. The way I treated, my fault. The lack of intimacy, my fault. All the arguments and him reaching out to others, my fault. Maybe he did know that it wasn't his kid. That's the only thing that makes sense. Maybe he didn't tell her and got a vasectomy or something like that.
Or he just looked through her phone. Why is it gotta be a vasectomy?
Hey,
Well, because
hearing all these stories is just so don't even probably get married long term. It just sounds like it's just terrible.
Yeah, it's.
And how old was she when she was pregnant? This wasn't a recent thing, right? She's 45.
Yeah,
They were married for 16 years and they have 4 kids. So wait, you got an abortion
I don't know.
in the middle of having this just seems weird. I've heard of couples that adopt a kid in the middle of having 4 biological kids. I've never heard of a couple that just has an abortion in the middle of 4 kids.
Something doesn't sound right.
Yeah, something's off there.
Yeah, she's probably fucking lying if I had to take it.
Why is she lying about this on
I don't know.
That don't sound right. That's always some bullshit.
All right, we'll wrap up pretty soon here. This sounds like another fucking guy who's gonna be a cuck. Do people dating in their 30s ask their partner to be their girlfriend? Does it need to be asked?
God.
So we've been dating for a month, both early, close to mid-30s. We're professionally successful and know that we want in our personal lives. Here's some background. We talk on the phone or FaceTime every night. She slept over my house 3 nights. We have great sexual chemistry. Best I ever had. I'm sure it's not the best she's ever had. We have great, never-ending conversations. We already talk about a future together and what we want in life. Due to distance, we've only hung out 6 times. I only counted the sleepover nights as 1 time. I did go on vacation for a week, so it's been about 10 days since I've seen her. Fucking have some fucking value. You just sound desperate. I've seen her in person, but we've FaceTime, talked on the phone every night, and text throughout the day. Good morning, good night text initiated on both sides every day. She's amazing and is simply perfect. Oh it's always the fucking. It's just the I don't even care if your actions are not high value, but it's just the constant adornment to these
she's perfect. Come on, bro.
Yeah, you've known her for 30 days, dude.
No, that's you desperate.
She reciprocates everything. Anyways, is it too soon to ask her to be my girlfriend? Do people dating in their 30s ask this, or are we already boyfriend-girlfriend? Bro, she's not yours. It's just your turn, brother.
Just have some fun with her and move to the next one, G.
Should I do it? What do you think happens if she says she's not ready to put a label on it? Then she's for the streets. I understand not rushing to labels. I just want to express my serious commitment to her. She knows. She knows that you have no other options. You've been committed to her from day one. All right. And that's the end of my shit. Oh shit. Let me do this Holler Boys fucking John real quick. All right. Where is it here? So, guys and gals, I don't think it's any mystery that I take my physique seriously. I'm buckling down. I'm taking it more seriously than ever. I cut sodas out of my work week. I'm getting into meal prepping. working muscles in my body I never even used to work on before, targeted fat burn, cardiovascular health over muscle mass and gains. I used to just eat whatever I craved and try to outwork a poor diet, and it was to no avail. There's still times when I have to force myself to eat, but I need no coercion to munch on some Holler Boys. You can't just stuff empty calories down your big fat blowhole. I found a solution, so here's the remedy. Holler Boys beef jerky. They pack 10 grams of lean protein into a fantastic package, and the flavors are to die for. Peach bourbon, honey habanero, southern barbecue, Chesapeake, Fuego are the tried and true original. My personal favorites are the peach and the habanero, but we all know I'm like Carl Anthony Towns. I'm a little bit zesty. Oh my God! What's even better about Holler Boys is they're nice and local and tax-friendly Middletown, Delaware, and are founded by a father-son duo. They just started tinkering with their backyard smoker and through trial and failure have come to present some of the boldest and most memorable flavors I can recall in my life. Forget Slim Jim, Jack Links, Deets Nuts, Holler Boys. They pack a great nutritional value in a filling serving size for an affordable price to stretch your dollar with flavor for days that'll make you holler. Their mission statement rings true to the Good Faith Podcast that life may throw you around, but you can never give up. How true. Scan the QR code on the screen and find their link in the description and tap into the best beef jerky on the market. HollerBoysJerky.com. That's holler with an A. Holler Boys Jerky. The only good jerk. All right. Do you guys have any closing remarks?
Thanks for the food. I think you should
Rick
take your...
said,
Thanks for
thanks
the pieces.
guys. This was something to listen while watching Beating the Cheeks category on Pornhub.
What?
Beating the cheeks. That's a new one right there. Beating the cheeks. God damn.
I'm glad we could entertain
I'll
you.
look that up now.
I think you need to take your physique more seriously though next
You think I can? I need to?
time.
Hey, gotta take my physique seriously.
He literally did, bro. He burned during it.
Do you think?
I'm sure the priest have a gun.
You think I should stop buying Coke?
Like the stock or the...
No, like I'm never gonna stop buying the Coke stock, but I kind of
Yeah, probably. If you really want to take it seriously.
I do.
Change it up.
All right. I got a meeting with this like I don't
A
he's
meeting to stop drinking Coke?
I'm sure that's what it'll entail. Like he's a I don't know, a dietitian or he's probably like a physical trainer, but he's not going to be my physical trainer, but he's like my consultant, I guess, my fitness consultant, I guess you would call him. And I just got a Google Calendar, which fucking I feel like I've like arrived into adulthood. I've just been kind of like going through life like, you know, remembering and forgetting when shit happens, you know, like if people remind me, then
I've been using the calendar.
it's it's fucking
I've been using the calendar. I got to. I got to use like 3 calendars.
yeah, like
I
that's
need 3 of them to keep up going home.
yeah, because I'm not trying to be that person that like disappoints somebody by like, you know, forgetting that I had a commitment to them. You know what I mean? So I'm keeping a calendar. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be accountable to my word. All right. Well, and any other closing remarks?
No. Thanks for the pizza.
All right.
Gianni's.
What do we think about Gianni's versus Baco?
Gianni's good.
I like Baco better, but
You like Baco better?
I'm not like huge on either. I like what's it called? Domino's.
We're gonna have to fucking cut this shit out if I
Ryan
ever want.
McMullen said,
I don't-
nice job, fellas.
I think they
Thanks,
ever
bro.
plan on sponsoring you. Don't worry.
If we, what'd you say?
I don't think they ever plan on sponsoring. Don't worry.
They might not plan on it, but that doesn't mean they never will. Yeah,
Why
I mean,
would
like,
they? They're like way bigger than us.
well,
And
like we're
Alright.
gonna grow. They're not gonna be like they're not gonna be Domino's. They're not. No offense. I'm shit talking I'm shit talking someone who I want to be a
that you're
sponsor.
gonna scrub out later.
But I don't need to be sponsored by Baco. Like they.
Okay, so then why are we talking about it?
Try to put
I
time
feel
in.
like you kind of do. You need to be sponsored by anyone if you want to make money, right?
Anybody.
Yeah, but I don't need to
Don't
be.
take literally anyone.
Yeah, don't bring
Yeah.
anyone. Listen, he will pitch. You pay, he'll pitch your shit.
The only people that I will not align myself with is
Oh boy.
eight. I'm even fine with atheists, not like Satanists. I won't align myself with Satanists, abortionists, or
What
Those-
company would that be?
the-
Atheists and abortion? Like what? Planned Parenthood is gonna come and sponsor you? Like,
sure they. I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure they would love to have you sponsor them.
not me because I am.
Sherman, get back in here.
All right. Yeah, Clark's like.
You gotta wrap the joke up.
Clark's like, yo, you need to wrap it up, B.
Wrap it up, bitch.
Watch that.
All right, guys. Once again, we want to humbly thank our listeners and pay them ample gratitude for their patronage. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to have such a high-quality interactive show. So thank you, audience.
So the audience are a bunch of hoes.
I'd like to take the time to remind all of our listeners that we're spreading like a virus. The Good Faith Podcast is now officially on YouTube Live with video as well as archived there. Also, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Spotify, RSS.com, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcasts, Listen Notes, iHeartRadio, and Patreon. On Patreon, we're working to build additional value for the multiple tiers of donors with special content, super chat priority, and VIP in-person meetings. We do value your attention, so thank you for quieting your TikTok brain for the last 3 hours. This is a reminder, if you feel you got any value from our show, it takes basically zero extra work to like and subscribe. Y'all motherfuckers better thumbs up that shit, or we shutting this shit down.
Shut down anyway.
I know. I'm shutting the chat down in the next 2 minutes. Y'all motherfuckers don't. Y'all motherfuckers don't thumbs up this shit. I'm turning the chat off. It'll bump us up in the algorithm. It'll expose us to more potential listeners. If you guys want to share us with more of your friends, we'd be absolutely delighted to extend our outreach. The quickest way for us to broaden our exposure is for you listeners to each share us with one friend. We appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. If you're interested in joining our movement, hashtag Iriubiamu. Feel free to retweet the hashtag. Also, stay cognizant to treat people with identical worldviews to your own with dignity and respect. And if somebody's opinion deviates from yours in any way, our movement advocates for treating them like absolute shit. Remember, a civil level of respect is only earned by people who mirror your beliefs. Hashtag. Our other movement is the hashtag FYB movement.
Fuck yo, baby.
Fuck yo, baby. Fuck these kids. Fuck them.
Fuck them kids. Right.
Why? Because fuck them, that's why.
Please spread awareness of our cause. Have you ever been minding your own business and somebody's demon spawn bothers you because their supervisor didn't keep their iPad charged? Fuck that baby. Everybody knows that it takes a village to raise a child, or two responsible adults who know the inherent risk of sticking an unprotected, engorged penis inside an ovulating, quivering vagina. The risk is childbirth. Don't get me wrong. I have a deep affinity for all of my friends, all of my family, all of my friends' family, and the children of great stand-up parents who instill discipline into their children and raise contributing, kind members of society. To everybody whom that statement doesn't pertain to, fuck them. I hope while they're spiking on artificial sweetener, Red 5, and Ritalin, they slip on a banana peel like it's Mario Kart. Hashtag.
Fuck them.
Why? Because fuck them, that's why.
What is this one?
She sucks
I got so many Chappelle sound bites. If you live in the greater Philadelphia area, you want to go on a date with anyone on the show, please reach out to us in an Instagram DM at Christopher Bulick.
We definitely around here.
The Patreon link is in the description, and all proceeds will go towards food, rent, electricity, new computer equipment to improve our general show quality, and Clark's medical expenses.
There it is! It's beautiful! Take your hat off, boy, that's $1 bill!
To all of our faithful audience,
So the audience are a bunch of hoes.
Yup.
What does that mean?
What I just said.
we wish you a wonderful weekend, a happy and healthy lifestyle, and to all of you, we bid you goodbye.
Go! Go! Goodbye! If you need more